who wants to go over what happened last time?
I have no idea.
I believe you guys began last time as
I now
after
remember.
talking to that a Trinity character.
Sorry.
I don't know if you say like
You're
a
good.
Trinity character, like he wasn't the light of the star, the highlight of that session.
Yeah, this Trinity dude, that was like the craziest shit we've ever seen in this game so far.
No.
I think he was pretty
Yeah.
fucking crazy, man. A three-part fucking person that could like lift fucking curses and was like eating like
I don't know. I'm pretty scared of dwarves.
invisible dwarves are not uncommon, dude. They're so small you don't see them anyway, so they might as well be
I'm also
invisible.
scared of your kind.
Well,
And
wow.
yeah,
Okay.
Coronis was the racist one. Okay.
Wow, okay. We were actually making fun of that because we were playing Baldur's Gate, and it's like I play a drow, and literally
Oh,
every
yeah.
single dialogue scene was like, "Wow, we don't see many of your kind around here." I was like, "Holy fuck, dude!"
And they just hold their wallet a little tighter.
Like they went straight for the racism bit. But sorry, Stance, go ahead.
No, you're good. So you guys had finished talking to this guy, and it was fairly late in the evening. I believe you guys putzed around the castle a little bit, but you decided to. I believe you guys decided to take your rest there.
Yeah.
Starting from where you guys rested. I'm not sure how many nights you guys rested. You guys might have decided to
Shit,
further explore the
two.
castle.
No, it was just one. We talked to the Trinity character, and then we started exploring. Myself and like three others.
Gale ate all of
We
them.
went down because we wanted to check the whole statue nonsense. And then there was that whole, we saw the chains. Eventually, they chipped away at the ice, and then the thing like screamed at us, and there was like the portal to hell. And then we said, "Cool, let's go to sleep." We went to sleep, and then we all had that dream, and then I forget what happened after that.
I got really dizzy last time.
I think we checked. No, that's what happened. We checked. We had the dream. Yeah, you get dizzy.
Yeah.
Because he touched the crown. But we ended up. Everyone woke up.
I pulled
We
an
checked
adult.
downstairs. We had Adol pull out his little statue, but it was just like a little warm. But we weren't getting anything, and I don't think anything happened. I really don't remember what happened the last time because I was super tired at the end. But the dream was like there was a bunch of weird shit crawling out of a portal, and then we were all paranoid for a little bit.
It was.
I don't know
like,
if we checked.
The dream was like. Oh, never mind. Oh, I don't remember the dream part. I remember, I think when Stint started flooding the chat with pictures of monsters is what we saw inside
yeah.
of that gate?
Yeah,
Or was that part of the dream?
yeah, that was the dream.
It's part of the dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
The gate was like there was the chains or something, and then it disappeared. I don't know. I don't know if we did it or we were going to, but Naz wanted to come down and do his portal thing again to see if we can detect any portals. I want to say we did and we saw nothing, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
no,
said it was gone, I think.
Yeah. Right. So pretty much that portal that we saw after
Yeah.
breaking the ice
Yeah.
or whatever.
And Adol's thingamabobber is warm. I think that's what he said. It's warm, but we still have the rest of the keep to.
Yeah.
Not the rest of the keep, but like the upstairs where like the window was, because you wanted. We originally came here because we wanted to see the soothsayer room or whatever because of your dream.
Yeah. I think that was the initial reason for returning.
Cool.
So yeah, Ophelia last time had touched one of the masks, and she felt very odd after doing so. She felt like very alone, and she withdrew the mask and found that she was poisoned. But yeah, pretty much you guys went back down into the cistern. You investigated a bit down there.
I sniffed some ass.
Yeah.
Huh? Good times.
You guys irradiated patches of brown mold that was growing behind a statue, and after that, you guys decided to melt this ice that was around the statue, and then you finally decided to destroy this mannequin that was trapped within the ice. And after that, that is when you heard the scream and saw the portal closing, and you decided to head back up. You took a rest. Trying to remember if there's anything else that happened.
I think that was about the extent of it for that session.
You guys went back down at the end of the session, and Gale did his detect portals thing, and then he detected no portals, but all of you who were down there heard a ominous laugh.
Can you do
Yeah.
the laugh again?
Uh,
Don't think
wasn't
he did.
prepared
Oh,
to.
I don't think he did it the first
Oh
time.
yeah. No,
he
he did.
did.
He did.
No.
You're
He
fine.
filtered
Yeah, I literally, as he said it, I just remembered because he was like, "All right, that's the end of the session." We're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Fuck you.
What the fuck was that?
All of you did have a dream about creatures of which you never had seen crawling out of this this portal that you saw in the basement. And you all kind of woke up at the same time from that dream, minus Vorn, who only needs 4 hours of sleep. But
Wait, so did Vaughn not see it?
No, was it Vorn or was it Ophelia? Because
It
I
was
think.
you.
oh yeah, Ophelia didn't
Oh,
see it.
no,
Oh, I
Ophelia
didn't see
woke
the
up.
dream? Okay.
Well, Ophelia
No,
woke up
you.
early
I don't know.
because she went to bed early. I think is what it was. She woke up in the middle of the rest.
Yeah,
That's right.
or Nibbles, I don't think. Yeah, because
Nibbles
hadn't
woke up
come
with
down.
Ophelia. I don't know anymore. Oh, yeah, it was the people who came down.
Yeah.
You were remembering as we go.
Okay. Good. 'cause I
But
don't
we
know
did. So that's what it ended. We went back down. Naz didn't detect shit, and then we heard a weird laugh, and the session ended.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I think we came back up because we're up.
Well, he
We're
said it was
out.
the power of the imagination, right?
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the
Yeah,
mind.
I didn't feel like moving minis around at that
That's
last
right.
point.
That's right.
But yeah. So at this point, you guys can be up unless you wanted to go back down and do stuff.
Did we get our full long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
No.
Here and
So, was I the only one who heard that, or am I going crazy again? Cronus turns to his party and says,
You were talking about that odd laugh?
"Yeah,
I heard that too.
I thought it was something
I don't know what weird entity you guys pissed off in your last time coming here. That didn't sound like a very good laugh, and I'm not about it right now. What happened here exactly?
Yes, what did happen here exactly? Yes.
Vorn
Ophelia
shuffles
strike.
his feet and whistles off to the side of the party.
I think we need to follow that one and pester him.
That sounds like a good idea, player character." Hey,
Hey, what'd you do?
yeah, the person poorly whistling.
I'm gonna look behind me and then look back and point at myself. Me?
Yes,
What?
if you want. So what happened? Here, buddy.
I think the question is what didn't happen here.
Oh, fuck me.
Well.
Hey.
We hear that in the distance.
What happened? Well, the first time we came here, We were here for a long time.
Oh yeah, it was ages.
Ages.
It's far too long.
Oh yeah, Kieran remembers. Why don't you tell him?
You want me to explain it?
Wait, would we remember?
You were
Of
here.
course we would.
Oh yeah, no. Like, is it so far ago that we couldn't remember?
No.
So
Okay.
What?
you guys have
I
two
don't know.
new compatriots. You have Oog and you
Yeah.
have Cronus. This is their first time
And Nibbles.
Cared Evil.
We had
Oh
Nibbles.
yeah,
too,
Nibbles.
yeah.
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 Nibbles, this is Nibbles' second time at
Whoa.
Cared.
It's true. We did revisit.
To check the dogs, but like they didn't.
Yeah.
Everything was fine for the most part.
I don't think
Well-
Nibbles ever got a recap in the last time
Yeah.
we were here though.
On our first occasion,
Yeah.
we liberated the cultists and basically saved the day.
There's cultists
And
here.
that's all that happened. Yeah, you know.
Well, that would explain the statue. Okay.
Well, okay, when we showed up, long story short, we showed up and some cultists were keeping this speaker here captive. And we pretty much killed the man in charge.
Oh, so he was evil.
Of the cultists.
Of the cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he's
not the
evil.
speaker.
Okay.
We saved.
What happened to the
Well,
speaker?
Air quote
we
saved him
We liberated him.
from this
Yeah, you
mortal
live. What
coil.
happened to the speaker? I haven't seen the speaker anywhere.
I take out. I hide the cursed.
Kick
you-
it under the rug.
You gave
Curd
away.
Seeker, yeah.
You gave Curd Seeker away.
He got it
It's
back.
probably back with me by
So
now.
No,
Is it?
He
I thought Trinity took it.
He removed the curse from it and handed it back to you.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah,
It's just
quote
snake now?
unquote.
Yeah, it's unattuned.
It's
Oh,
unattuned.
fuck.
It's still cursed Curd Seeker.
Yes.
Okay.
but it's-
I thought he took it with him.
Kieran,
Yeah, I
roll
thought he did too. Yeah, I thought
What's
he
that?
took it with him.
Roll perception.
Yeah.
Oh
Not
no.
one. Not one. Not one.
Hang on,
Nah,
do I-
he still
okay,
gets
I'm on
it.
normal.
Kieran goes to take a step.
It's gonna
and
be a
his-
7.
His leg is stiff, as if Courage Seeker's in his pants.
Oh, so
Fuck.
close.
You casually reach for Courage Seeker and it's not on your person.
Oh
knew
my
it.
god. I say out of nowhere with no context. Thank fucking god. Oh my god.
Did you relieve a big pass of gas?
Okay, I need to-
You're a little bloated there, my friend.
Something like that.
I got some
I got
mints if you
something
need
out
them.
of my system.
Oh, it looks like you got rid of that staph infection.
Oh my god.
How long have you been wanting to say that?
That's like,
I'm
I
leaning
hate
against
who
the
you
wall,
stand for.
out of breath, cackling
Ugh.
like a madman. No, so we saved the speaker.
So you saved the speaker, like saved? I'm just making sure I get this for.
Yes.
I wasn't there. I just want to make sure I get the full story. You saved.
We
The
saved him from
Okay.
the. Wait, do we?
He
Our characters
had-
know about the cursed mask.
He had trouble
Who's it?
breathing, and we fixed it for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
There it is again.
There it
Fuck,
is.
did y'all hear that?
Damn it.
Is that the actual laugh? I don't know.
No.
Certainly doesn't sound like
So-
Speaker Koenig, so I'm sure it's not a ghost.
I meant to bring this up earlier, and I wanted to ask, but I'm pretty sure I heard you guys mention the mirror of sorts, like, and then the
God,
whole
mirror.
soothsayer. Like, I feel like there's a couple things I'm missing here, myself and Oog.
I asked Warren about this soothsayer.
Okay. So, when we originally located the speaker, right, we were kind of sneaking through the castle, if you will, and I kind of did some personal scouting, and
Oh no,
I why are you looking at me like that?
no reason. I got a weird like irk in my eye.
And I actually, if you want to
That was
meet the
right.
soothsayer, I'm gonna reach in my bag and I'm gonna pull out her fake leg, her prosthetic leg.
Oh god,
This belonged to her.
interesting.
Yeah. I
Gonna ignore it.
during my sleuthing escapades, common is hard. I found this little dwarf woman just kind of like huddled up in this room, and she was just kind of like eerie, I guess, kind of weird. And she pretty much like told my fortune, or the party's fortune, whoever was here at the time, I guess. And then she promptly just fucking died, like right in front of me. It's creepy as shit.
It's so funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
She just died.
she just died. No, she did
Pretty
just
cool
die.
magic trick.
Yeah,
She did just die though.
Did she
Don't make it
say
sound like I
anything?
killed her.
No, yeah.
Oh no.
She said that there was a what did she say? Hold up. Sorry, I had to get that out. Something was bothering me. That there was a Dorger, I guess is how you say that word, prince somewhere who was planning to pretty much take over Icewind Dale, and then if we went to go fight him,
Like you do.
that we would all die. And then
Interesting.
she died in a cruel twist of irony.
And then you took her
leg.
leg. Okay. I can
Well-
see where
Yeah.
you would want to do that, like where that logical thinking came
What's
really
the
into place.
significance of the leg?
I think you pissed in it, didn't you?
I didn't piss in the leg.
Wait,
But
have you
there
been just
are
carrying that around the
various
whole time?
spots within this care where dead bodies may have at once been like laid
Pissed on.
and
Pissed upon.
yes, promptly pissed on.
Interesting. Okay.
One dude looks like he's gargling it, but just ignore that one. Actually, the leg's kind of cool though. Like if you lose like a limb or like an appendage or something, then they replace that. Like I guess that's not new.
We're getting
so
away
that's
from the point.
Yeah, okay.
Further
Yeah, but that
on.
was really about that
Uh,
was all that I remember. And then the mirror
keep
thing,
note of
someone
that.
else can fill you in on that because the two people that did the most shit in this castle are not here anymore.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Craig.
Yeah, Craig.
He didn't. I don't know why I know this, but I don't think he did a lot.
Lamau.
I'm just putting that out there. I don't think he did a lot. Okay.
I don't think anyone here knows exactly everything that happened at the castle.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think you're
Except Craig.
right. Yeah.
Well,
Wow. You know, if he was still here and he didn't get away, he'd probably have a more
Yeah,
filling
that's
story for
unfortunate.
you. But
well, next time I get him on like that bounty, I'd ask him.
it didn't make sense. It was like this person had been chasing him for a while, right? Like
Yep.
through the frozen tundra and all throughout 10 towns, and then the minute he finds them, he's like, ah, fuck it, and forgets about it. That's crazy.
Well, let me. This might be hard for you, Vorn, but I want you to kind of come in my shoes just a little bit. Okay.
I'll come in your shoes.
And get off that
gross,
high
dude.
horse.
That's,
right?
that's a weird request, but I started to my pants.
You fucking so imagine you're coming down, you see your target, and you're ready to give chase. Then all of a sudden, there's 7 and 8 other people all surrounding you. What do you do?
Not be a bitch.
Well,
Damn.
you know what? Next
Holy shit.
time I find Craig and I am surrounded by 7 to 8 people, or better yet, if we ever get into a fight and you're surrounded by 7 to 8 people, I will know that I should not help you because you are built different and you won't be a bitch.
I am.
Interesting.
I am built different.
Bitch.
Like physically, do I look like you? No, I'm built different. It's a weird saying. I don't really understand the origin of that, but Oh,
I can
okay.
think
Well,
why people don't like drows. All right, maybe we should check the Susur room.
yeah. Then I'll show you the other point of interest, which is literally right across the hall. But yeah, no, that's what I came here to do originally. So, if anyone else has anything else they would like to do beforehand, speak up, or I'm just gonna go gallivanting.
What's everyone's passive perceptions? I know I could just look it up, but I'm lazy.
What's the number that I need to pass?
10.
Because it's that.
I'm just curious. It's 10 plus your perception.
Mine's is a single digit.
Mine's 17.
Okay.
Mine's 15.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
9.
Do you have perception? 9.
9.
9.
Did you see that? 9.
I like how I have high passive perception because I'm never paying attention to the
I
conversation.
know, it's hilarious. Everything about your characters. Everything about your character is a paradox. Oh, he can remember everything. Doesn't know shit. Oh, doesn't paying attention. High passive perception. Okay.
It's how the dice roll, my
now,
son.
now that's built different. Did I say that right? Built different? Okay.
You're talking
give
about me from
you a
across the
thumbs
room.
up.
You're just like talking to Cronus, just pointing over at me. That thing over there, this thing's built different.
Look at her. No ass.
I'm just in there like
Most
looking around.
most humanoids have some sort of derriere, but that one right there, nothing. It's more like a dairy error.
Oh no.
Nice, dude.
Concave.
Oh god.
Can't do this anymore.
Oh shit, my
This is why Craig left.
Ugh.
Alrighty, so what are you guys doing?
Wait, what
I'm
was
gonna
the passive
go
perception
follow
thing?
more into the one thingy.
I was just
Sorry.
curious.
Yeah, honestly.
Sorry, the cold is kind of.
Might as well go to the speaker's room.
We going to speakers? We're going to soothsayers.
Oh, Soothsayer's room. Yeah,
Soothsayers.
yeah, because that's where the mirror was.
I think you've
I remember
liberated
across it,
anything
yeah.
of import from the soothsayers room, Kieran.
I
It
did.
was.
Yeah.
Well,
The
I took everything from the speaker's room, not the Soothsayer's
That's
room.
what I was saying. You said let's go to the
Oh, okay.
speakers room. I was like, I don't think you have a reason.
Well,
for
he had, didn't he have a fire in there, or was that a different guy?
No, that was
That was.
that was
uh,
the cultist leaders.
Oh
was it,
yeah,
yeah.
we should check that out too. Although I bet it's just a regular.
Well, it's already on
fireplace
our
now.
side of the castle.
What about the
Fire
Yeah,
fire's
it's
burning
not on
there.
it's right
anymore?
through this door.
Yeah, it's
All
right.
right,
Right
It's
here.
right through here.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna walk through the
You just
door.
went inside of me.
All right, we are in
You're a weird
the
little
cultist
girl.
room.
You tell her, Oog.
The 5 of you who were in here prior, I'm just gonna say Gil and Adol are also in there too. At the point of time when the speaker was alive, suddenly get like an overwhelming flashback of the speaker sitting in the corner playing with his fantasy Legos,
Oh, no.
and him telling you to, okay, go get the town guard. We need to get this castle back up to tip straight. And then that feeling just kind of like fades, and this room is pristine, very clean, nothing out of the ordinary.
Is it like one of those memory flashbacks where you see like a ghostly vestige of that person just like
Almost,
walking
yeah.
around?
It's like
Cronus
that in
is
like
gonna
your mind's
snap.
eye.
It's like that. This.
Are you guys? Are you guys
You look
okay?
a
You
little
guys had a look.
startled
Yeah, you had a look in your face like you killed someone innocent and just remembered it.
Holy shit!
Everyone just starts laughing. You know, that did happen.
That's funny.
My main hand twitches.
Oh my god.
I mean, I kind of miss him. He was funny.
What, you missed him? You literally just heard this man yell, "Friend" or "foe" for like a month. He was with you all
Yeah,
along.
you're right. I don't miss him at all. Fuck that.
They were family.
Oh,
Interesting.
I miss
Is the
my
fire
family.
going?
The fire's not going.
Why can't I see this door?
Of course, you miss your family.
Are you gonna open the door?
Well, I was, but I can't actually see it on my character, so I don't actually know where. I know it's on the bottom
But now?
somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is.
Was there any
Door
significance in this room?
I feel like Oog's just
Nah,
feeling the
not really.
wall, and then he like feels the door, and then he feels the wall on the other side. It's like, I could have swore there was a door here.
Could have swore.
Even though I've never been here, there's a door here.
Hmm. Okay.
I stare into this thing.
There's no fire in the fireplace. Ophelia and who had 15 passive?
I did.
The both of you can hear past the other door very faintly what sounds to be like a dinner party.
Here?
A dinner party.
In here.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna slam my ear against the door.
Roll perception.
There's people eating.
Oh, I don't hear shit.
He forgot where he put his ear.
Oh, wrong ear. Let me turn around. It's my deaf ear.
Your hand, your ear's on your hand right now.
Could you? What a character thing that would be like you have really good hearing in one ear, but you're deaf in the other. So if you listen with your right ear, you have to roll a disadvantage, and then you roll normal advantage with the other ear.
That'd be funny.
I hear it though, right?
Yeah.
We both hear it.
Let me try and do the same thing that Hugo's doing.
Roll perception.
Guys
Sounds
suck.
Hold on,
like-
let me turn around. This is my bad.
Oh, you got one of those too, huh?
Take out one of those horns. You take out the horn you've been crafting, the Yeti horn, put it up to your ear. To, like,
press it against the door, like when you're listening with like a cup through a wall.
you sounds like loud chatter, plates shifting, people having a good time and being loud and boisterous.
I'm gonna glance back at the party, and it sounds like there's a party over there, which is really weird
What the
considering
fuck?
considering everything we've seen so far.
I'm hungry
Yes.
and I want food.
I'll take out my ration.
I wonder if there's a
and-
way to check Eyes the shape-shifting druid.
Dang it, if only we had one of those.
It's your time to
Yeah.
shine.
What are you recommending?
I don't know. Can you like turn into
Sometimes
a spider or something?
Small and
I can.
inconspicuous.
Alright,
Crawl under the door, see what's going on.
alright, since can I wild shape?
Sure. What do you want to wild shape to?
Spider.
Already.
Philly goes under the door and immediately gets stepped on.
Oh, you fucking ruined my joke. I was gonna wait till his icon came on and be like, oh, a spider, and I step on it.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
I really should
Whoops.
be doing the find familiar thing and just lose the consciousness again.
I mean, if you want, you could do that.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah. Did we do spider before? I don't think we did.
No. We've done bear, raven, and saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
When did you turn into a saber-toothed tiger?
I didn't, I summoned them though.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I
He's
remember that.
reusing the things, and I can see them at all times.
got you.
Cool.
That's why, like, at any time, if I want, I can just be like... Because I still have access to them.
Yeah, I figured I'm too lazy to,
Yeah, you're fine.
especially if we're
honest.
going to do it again. It's
Yeah.
just easier this way. Okay. Can you control
be
the
honest
spider
with
now?
Hmm?
You can control the spider now?
I don't even see a spider.
Oh, you know what? It's on the wrong layer.
What does that mean?
Spider.
Eh,
That thing is a spider?
That does
Ew.
not look like a spider.
That does
Tiny.
not. Looks like a death thing.
Ew, an alien. I step on it.
I'm gonna transfer my consciousness thingy over to that.
If you do that, does your body go limp?
That was what I said. I go
Yeah, I'm gonna
keep
sit down
Ophelia
before I do that.
supported. Okay, there you go. Is that alright? Go, and then
Well, actually, based on critical role, the body doesn't go limp.
Wait, seriously? I'm doing the Wind Waker thing where like I have my hands up and like
You
I'm.
put the pear on your head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I put a pear on the head and
you
the
put the
spider
pear on
comes
her head.
over.
I like
Yeah.
So
pears.
can I actually go under the door, Spence? As the
Sure,
spider?
yeah. You can squeeze
Alright.
under the door.
I squeeze
You
under the
do
door.
so, and immediately the sounds stop, and this room is completely dark.
That's
What the
fucked.
fuck?
There's nothing in this room. It's completely spotless as well. No sign of plates or dishes.
I'm glad you typed that. I was trying to figure out what fucking sound you were gonna type in there for a spider. I'm glad you did that.
That works.
I was watching with bated breath.
I'm gonna go back to my body and kind of go on my shoulder and just go back to my normal like consciousness and
You do
relay
so.
that to the party. Or there's
Interesting.
no one in there.
Can I make a magic check of sorts on the door?
Sure. I guess do you want to roll like Arcana or?
I don't fucking know.
God, I never noticed the smile at the end of that gift, dude.
It's a reverse GIF.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah. The
Wait,
other
what?
one, he's happy first, and then he sees the penis, and then his eyes kind of go, and he goes, "It's a penis." Like that's how it really is.
It
Oh,
looks
I
like
didn't know that.
like a
Just-
the spider looks like a flea, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why.
wait, Ophelia's tits fell off.
Oh, that's fucked
You
up.
dropped your padding.
God.
That was just rude.
Sorry.
They're not that small.
So, I'll give you this much, Cronus. You
All right,
probably
that's me.
know some things about this as well. About you kind of get the sense that even though you initially thought that this probably was magical in nature, that there might be some sort of something spiritual going on here, and that it's possible that there might be some sort of like dip with the spirit world, which is one of the planes of existence. That is kind of like taking part here, causing certain things to happen in this castle.
What plane is it? The spirit? Spiritual?
Spirit world.
Aw. Interesting.
I'm gonna slam my other ear onto
Yeah,
the door.
there's a disturbance in the force right now, guys.
Wait, is a
can roll
spirit and a fae
perception.
different?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
It is completely silent on the other side of that door.
Open it up, Oog.
I don't know which ear is worse. I
No.
heard the same thing in both ears.
Should be fine. Well, the thing is, if the spirit world is dipping into our realm of existence, then it's not necessarily there, but it is there.
Yeah, I'm open the door.
Okay. I mean, if you're curious too, you could roll a religion, Krenos, about why that might be happening, or
Ate all of his fucking high intelligence. Makes me sad. Because my other character is all intelligent based, and it's like these rolls, yes, and then I come back and I'm like, oh wait, these aren't his rolls.
I mean, you've heard of people and you know of people that put a lot of faith in like the paranormal. But you
know one of
yourself
the things.
don't take like a lot of stock in that. You're not quite sure you know that it's kind of like, you know, the people that believe in ghosts and the people who don't believe in
Yeah.
ghosts. It's kind of like that.
Interesting.
Who's that guy that like destroyed, or that Craig destroyed?
Huar?
No, the guy that did the ghost seance.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, we know Ronaldo. We should bring Ronaldo here.
Yeah, I don't think he's fit for the journey.
Interesting. Well, if you guys said you heard something, I'm inclined to believe it, but I think we're
I
safe for
actually
now.
heard it myself.
I heard nothing with each ear.
I've heard nothing either,
I
but
heard
we have
noises
two
too,
people
but
saying they
there's
heard noises.
nothing out here.
Can I use my one charge of my divine sense to see if there's evilness?
Sure.
To evilness?
Yeah, evilness.
There's evil afoot. God, he's like a living curve seeker.
Wow, maybe I
Okay.
wanted to play Curse of Strahd. Spoilers, okay.
You you can sense it outside the door, like the door to the care, essentially. These two front doors.
I sense evilness that far.
I
Oh,
think it's like
these
60
two?
feet. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like out there. I
No,
sense an evil.
it's like out in the courtyard.
Does it
Area.
smell like shit?
Interesting.
Is it like a? Can you describe to me what I'm feeling, or?
Feeling a little gassy.
It's kind of like it kind of makes it. It's just like this overwhelming sense of unpleasantness. Um, it almost makes like your face scrunch, and you're not. Yeah, it's. I've you probably have done divine sense before, and have sensed things before, and this isn't kind of like registering as high as previous divine senses, but it is still there. Like there is still kind of like there's definitely something there.
All right. I sense something outside in the courtyard.
Hmm.
Is it the mask again?
Well, we were just
I'm
out
not
there.
sure exactly what
I'm
it
gonna
is, but
Throw my
I know
hand into
there's
my
something
coat and
there.
grab out my longsword. I'm gonna follow Oog.
We were
Already.
just out there. I guess
You
that
open the
was a
door?
while ago because we have slept.
So I slam my good ear against the door.
You hear not with the wind.
But I still get the feeling, so I'm gonna ready my halberd. I'm
Sure.
gonna open the door and see what's on the other side. You guys ready?
You open
All
the
for
door,
it.
and on the ground in front of you is one of the masks.
Aw, shit. How did we not see that before?
Told you.
That'll do it. Don't touch it.
What? We just supposed to leave it?
I mean, it's probably better to leave it
Not
for
a good
Trinity.
idea. Yeah, he might be
Here,
back.
leaving gold
Ophelia,
just
The thing
laying on the
with
ground.
You recognize this as
That's-
the mask that you discarded
Shocker.
after you started feeling dizzy.
That's not the
Oh,
kind
me?
of treasure I like
Yeah.
to get my
Oh.
hands on.
I step away from the mask. Like I step back.
Someone needs to learn proper hazard waste disposal procedures.
As Oog puts on his hazmat suit.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark
And
this on
brings
your
out his
annual
tongs.
safety report that I need to get signed by your supervisor because this is unacceptable.
Need to get OSHA out here.
Interesting. I guess Trinity might have forgotten it, but I wouldn't touch it if I were any of you. I don't think any of you would be foolish enough to touch it anyways. I'm gonna go back inside.
I'm gonna dig a small hole with my polearm arm and kind of like bury it with it.
Use your stuff.
Oh, while we're here, is there anything noteworthy past these two doors, or shall we head upstairs?
I think we should head
Do we hear
upstairs. That's
anything?
where the soothsayer and the speaker were at.
Fine by me.
Alrighty. So you guys make your way upstairs. I'm gonna move you guys over to the other part of the map. As you guys work your way up the stairs,
My spider.
um, you guys hear a disembodied meh coming from
Oh,
the kitchen area downstairs.
it's still here?
There's no
My
way.
passive perception even high enough to hear that, or what?
All of you heard it.
Oh.
Sheep.
Goat?
Oh
Huh.
yes, there were some goats here. Oh no.
How would they be
Can't
alive?
be
Oh
serious.
no. What do you think happened
They're
to
the true
Knucklehead Trout
culprit.
guy?
What?
The chef that was
This is
obsessed with how to make
metagaming,
Knucklehead
but
Trout.
they were. Those goats could eat meat. You don't think?
Goats can't eat meat, can they?
No, but when we
Cannibal
came in here,
goats?
he threw the goat, one of the knuckleheads, and the goat ate, like devoured the knucklehead, I think.
I mean, I can go
Uh,
check on it.
I'm curious to see.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah,
you
I'm
do
curious
that.
to see if the chef or whatever fell to the same fate as everyone else with the golden masks. Can I go check the kitchen?
Yeah, sure.
I guess I'll go
Where
with
was the
Alright.
kitchen at?
downstairs.
So
Downstairs.
Philia, Warren,
I'll go too then.
Boog, Philia, Spider. You guys all head back down.
Spider noises.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys heard that
Bricks.
goat sound too?
Alright,
You're gonna
I'm
open the door.
gingerly open the door and look around.
This kitchen is spotless, aside from smelling a little bit of old food and goat. There's nothing in here whatsoever. Counter's clean. There's no food stored.
There's no goat.
There's no goat.
Oh, ghost.
Goats.
Get it?
Wait, since I have this is a minor question. If my spider dies, do I feel it or do I sense it? If I'm not near it?
I think so. Let me look real quick. If you're currently like controlling, like looking through its eyes, you definitely know that there's been like a link that's been closed.
But if not, no.
You would know. You can, if you reached out for it, it wouldn't respond. So
Well, I've learned my lesson not to examine every nook and cranny in this place. I'm just gonna look. That's weird. I thought I heard a goat, and then I'm gonna go back upstairs.
alrighty. You guys all head back upstairs.
Yeah, take me upstairs. I walked away. So it's okay.
Was there anything down there?
Nah, I thought I heard a goat, but I went down to go check it out, and there was no goat.
Oh, must be going crazy.
And I remember there was a goat here previously, but there's no telling what happened with that.
Oh well.
This place is freaky.
I was about to say, I think this place is starting to play tricks on our mind. It's better we do what we wanted to and we get out of here.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yes, I agree.
Do I remember
Not
which
feeling
one of these
comfortable
hallways had the?
It's go down here and then it's the top one up here.
How do you know
How do you
that?
know that?
Have you been?
Because I just something it came to me from the heavens.
He knows a few things.
Don't worry about it.
This
You're
is
asking
new
too
game
much questions.
Why is this snap so weird?
You're asking.
I think it's
Because the
something
wall is
about-
halfway in the middle of the
Yeah.
of the grid.
There you go.
I open the door. I go in.
Yep.
So which one is it?
It's on the right.
All right. I'm gonna check. Make sure I don't hear
Kick it
anything first.
open.
Kick it open.
You
No.
open it up. Do you head inside?
Yeah.
This is just a regular bedroom.
You anybody see this K coming through the wall?
In your mind's eye, you can see the
Evil
soothsayer
K.
rocking in her chair. She
Wait, you
looks
can
up
see
at
what?
you,
Oh.
the soothsayer, and she looks up at you and says, "What are you waiting for?" And then she fades.
Can I see that?
No,
Who
just
saw
Warren.
it?
Oh,
Just Warren, okay.
It's weird. Another trick on
What
my
are you-
eyes, but it's weird this time. That's strange. So far,
What
I've
happened?
I've heard shit that I've like remembered before from these like weird disembodied voices and everything. But the last time I was here, she didn't ask me what I was waiting for. That was from my dream, but now I just kind of like saw her
Mhm.
temporarily in my mind's eye.
Interesting.
That's
Are
a
you
vision.
feeling guilty from when you
What'd she
killed her?
say?
She said, "What are you waiting for?"
What are you waiting for? And then I disappeared. No.
Everyone begins disappearing.
It's not your fault. Wake up, Warren.
Born himself in a mental hospital. Third game.
Next to Raylan's.
It was all in my head.
Inception.
Warren,
Born actually died back at the seance.
we might need to
When he got
talk.
possessed or
I'm
whatever.
starting to connect.
I died when
Some
I opened that
pieces here.
door, and that fucking Dorgard like almost cut me in half with his fucking
That
dick
was
or whatever.
hilarious. 3 seconds from now, you just wake up and it's Craig over you. Like, are you K-Vorn? You took a nasty blow.
Fly's also standing there too.
20
What do you mean the Jarl? What is
2020,
Cronus?
2020, COVID. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck that, bro. Get some Code Red Mountain Dew. Slipknot's playing. Go
You
play some
never left
Halo on
the
the
care the
Xbox.
whole time.
That'd
You're
be a
in the
nightmare in itself.
speaker's bedroom.
All right, can I look around and investigate this room, see if there's anything out of place from previous?
Roll investigation.
I love
Wow.
that 8.
It is spotless. There's a rocking chair, a bed, and a desk. The fireplace is clean. There seems to be nothing out of the ordinary here.
How the hell is this place so clean?
Except
One more
me.
thing for
I
you
would like
guys.
to sniff
Yeah.
the rocking chair. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Warren,
There is the room with the mirror.
I do think we should check that out, but
I
there
This
was
is where I
another
saw it.
dream that you guys talked about, correct?
believe
What?
so. Didn't the rest of y'all have a dream about some furnace?
No.
A dragon's heart beating as a
Okay.
furnace.
I forget my
Yes.
dreams. Okay.
I think
yes.
everyone minus me and Oog, because we're new, and I guess maybe Vorn since he was having this one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I never experienced that dream, but I vaguely recall.
I've heard you guys
some
talk
of us
about it.
talking about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to connect some pieces. I think we might be missing a few puzzle pieces, but I forget. Did anyone tell Vorn about what happened with the 2 Duragar brothers, where one you guys threw in the ocean to sink and die, but then he had like the not so shitty brother that everyone fought in the one keep with all the Drugars, and there was like the letter where the Drugars were trying to mass all the
I was there
Chardolin,
for
all
both
that
of those.
nonsense.
Yeah,
I know
Warren was
you
there
were,
for
but
all.
me, myself, and Oog wasn't. Did we ever talk about it, or would we not, or like would Cronus and Oog not know?
No, I
don't
don't think
think
we
y'all
brought
would.
that.
Because I don't know if you guys brought it up.
No, I don't think we ever did.
Okay, then never mind. Then yeah, let's check the other.
I feel the same way.
I felt like I had something coming, and then everything just went blank. So I guess it was nothing. Let's go.
Oh, I get those all the time.
Ugh, it's horrible. I feel like I should know things that I don't. Okay, I open the other room.
Ophelia and Thorn, you hear what sounds like a big blast come from the other side of this door. And you hear what sounds kind of like pieces of stone and rubble falling to the ground.
Oh my.
Do I hear? You only get one.
Roll
Right away?
perception. Yes. You do that.
That's what I wasted that on? Okay. Alright.
Are we gonna head in?
I'm gonna sprint into that other room.
You do.
I'll follow behind.
Guess we
Hey,
follow.
whoa, calm down.
Uh,
Did something
this
happen?
room,
We're all gonna pack in
I
here.
can't see.
You're not following.
it's on the right side. We're on the right side now, top right.
Over here. Hello?
Over here.
Me?
Yeah, but
Over
like
here.
I can't even see my player character.
Oh,
Let's see.
That's
if
probably
I-
because you don't have dark vision.
no, you haven't been with us, so he has probably set up his character.
Yeah.
I mean, I was following into the dining room, and then all of a sudden my game like unloaded it.
Give me 1 sec.
Oh,
There's
the
nothing
dining
to the
room is in a
right?
different part of the map. You have to go,
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
way to the
zoom out,
right.
and then you'll
yeah,
probably
zoom
see
out. Yeah.
Oh shit! There I
Yeah,
am.
we went. Yeah, we went
What's
upstairs,
up,
my
guys?
guy. Yeah, what's up? What's up, bro?
Where
Up
am
here?
I?
Up here?
I was wondering what happened there.
There you go.
This room
I wonder where you
is
were following.
also pristine, but you look up, and where at one point there was a big giant hole in the top of the ceiling, there's now boards. It's been
Whoa,
kind of
what
like
happened up there?
patched up.
Yeah, what did happen there?
Structural integrity for problems.
Oh,
OSHA,
I'm leaving this room.
an OSHA violation occurred here.
Interesting.
This is where the rest of the
Oh,
shenanigans went down in
no.
here. Oog's predecessor, Clyde here, smashed a magical mirror that was holding a bunch of shit in it.
You mean this guy?
Yeah. I don't know what guy. Did you turn into Clyde?
Yeah.
No,
Was Clyde a
yeah,
shapeshifter all along? Has it been the same character from the beginning?
hilarious. No one knew this, but I don't know what importance it would have. But Craig took a shard of the mirror with him.
Okay.
Of course he did. Of course, why would he not?
It was like a 9-inch shard too. It was a pretty big piece.
Pretty hefty piece of shard.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't bite me in the ass later. All right, cool. Well, looks like nothing important
he took a
happened
9-inch shard with him. Did it hurt?
here.
Get it? Like 9-inch nails.
Today.
Like 9-inch nails. Yeah, yeah. See,
Nice,
he
dude.
got it. Dungeon
Yeah.
Daddy got it.
Sorry, I'm making piss.
You're making. You're not working? Yes, I am. I'm making piss. I've been drinking water all day. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna send you the video. Sorry. All right, let's keep playing.
Yeah. So this giant
I'm
hole right
assuming.
there, this mirror that got smashed, a giant, I think it was a black dragon, came out of it.
It was something else.
There's a couple.
What?
There's a lot of something else.
We're gonna gloss over that. Like that's normal
I mean,
now.
It wasn't.
They went
normal,
into
but
the
at
world,
time, I
and
didn't
then
think
there was a
about it.
dude, and then he was like, "Second chance, guys," and then he winked and smiled at us and did a thumbs up and disappeared. That's how I remember it.
You mean this dude? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, that's one of those weird instances where us as a collective group have just like ceased to investigate any further after weird shit's happened.
I mean, we kind of got like a second chance, so I just kind of put it out of my mind.
Sounds like you guys had a
What's
lot
so
of
weird
fun.
about it?
You said this room
We
was
got enough on our
pristine?
plates.
It's a good one.
You said this room is like pristine.
Yeah.
How did this castle get so clean? Why is this castle
Look at
so
that
clean
laugh.
with no bodies?
You gotta
in
remember,
it?
it was. Or the events that happened with you guys was like what 6-8 months ago.
No, I get that, but what's bothering me is that this care is so clean and like immaculately kept up.
It was
But
busted both
literally
times we went
right
and visited it.
outside in the courtyard, there were masks everywhere. People down in the town had been just like slaughtering each other. Why is this place so clean? And
Well, shall we check every room?
I would have felt like this would have been the origin point for all of that shit.
I just got goosebumps.
No, you make
Sorry,
a
I
good
was
point.
pulling
Should we check all the other rooms to see if we can find something?
Do it again. I liked it.
Oh, sorry, no, that was Ophelia spider crawling up your back. My bad. um, let's go see if the rest of the care follows suit with this like tidy properness. I guess there's nothing in here whatsoever.
Okay, teleport to the other side.
All right, well let's go.
I guess we'll start checking the rooms one by one. It'd be easier if we split up.
It'd be really cool if Stints would just railroad us and we weren't just stuck in here for no reason. Like,
I mean,
nothing happened here.
You guys can do whatever you
He's
guys
sitting there. I'm trying.
All right. This was the speaker's room. I feel like I'm doing a house visitation, you know, like I'm a real estate agent. Like, and over here you have the master bedroom, and then just open the door.
I feel like I'm on a tour.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting one.
Now, what is this valued at?
3 gold pieces.
Yo.
All right.
Strangely enough, on the other side of the next door, all of you are able to hear shuffling and shouting, but it sounds very distant. And you hear kind of what sounds like both human and orcish shouting and destruction.
I don't know, or
Okay. I was about to say, dude. I was about to say.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey,
It's
Hey,
okay.
wait.
I don't know. I'm gonna go up and pat Oog on the back, but it's okay, dude. I don't speak Underdark. It's okay.
What is this party?
What if it's about I know Orcish?
What is this party?
I was expecting Sense to be like, on the other side of the room you hear a zipper and what sounds to be like water. And it's just that's where I was pissing on those dead bodies. There's a burnt out library.
Are you
wasn't there?
saying
I was
the
about to say, if I see
room
a specter
on
of
top of us?
myself just pissing on a corpse, I'm gonna fucking piss myself. Yeah, this
We
room
heard
does
the noise in the
not
room
reach
above
up.
us.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it's the north.
All right, before we open
ready
that
my
door,
Do we want to send buggy form Ophelia?
before we open the door, I would like to place a wager. 3 gold pieces. That there is nothing on the other side of that door, and that it is clean.
I was gonna be on your side, but the will to gamble.
I'm sorry,
gonna
that's a
bet-
sucker's bet. We don't do those.
Alright, am I dropping consciousness then?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Switching over. And wait, where am I going?
You want to take that bet?
Up.
Through the door.
Oh, here. My spider's far away. Can I go under the door, I'm guessing, since?
Once again,
Alright.
this place is clean.
Motherfucker, dude.
There's a couple crates here, and it seems like like there are some
Thank you.
things scattered about, like a few books, but for the most part, this place is completely clean.
You said there's a couple of crates.
Yeah,
Can I like look for holes and kind of investigate inside of them a little bit, or no?
sure. Roll investigation using the spider's modifier.
Oh man, I gotta open up the spider.
Stints. I grabbed like a quill or like a pen or something off of that desk down low, didn't I? When I was
Yeah.
down there. Yeah.
How
Can
do
I
I
can I go draw a
do that?
mustache on Ophelia while she's tranced?
Certainly.
You know Nibbles is in the room, right?
So, Nibbles is
Nibbles
your
wants
guardian
it.
deity. I'm gonna look at
How do
Nibbles.
Nibbles
and
would be
put
all
my
how do I
finger
for
do
it.
on it.
investigation as the
So
spider?
investigation is your intelligence skill.
Okay.
So
Oh shit! I
This-
rolled twice.
yeah,
Hey, you got the thing?
-4? What the fuck?
yeah. So the spider has a -5 intelligence, and that was with advantage. But I'll always give the left roll. So this crate in particular has it's like spoiled rations in it.
Oh, nice.
Wait, rations and spoil.
These in particular have spoiled.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop consciousness.
Alrighty.
Do we want to deal with the whole Nibbles born thing right now?
So this is happening while you're still doing your spider thing.
Apparently.
Considering the offer. Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
Are we all sitting on the edge of our seat right now?
Yeah.
Aw.
3 gold pieces.
No, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, is dude talking now?
I'm not kissing the pseudo dragon.
Maybe the pseudo dragon will turn into a
Tastes
human.
like house cat. No, thank you.
Oh my god.
You kiss the pseudo dragon, Athala unmutes their mic, and
He goes.
they turn
then
into
might
humans.
mutes himself again.
All right, I'm gonna say
Yeah,
at this point,
it's too long.
Ophelia wakes up or comes back to her senses.
There's nothing in there except for spoiled rations.
I am looming over Ophelia with a quill in my hand right now.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna cut a glance at Nibbles and suck my teeth, and then I'm gonna put the quill up. Don't worry about it. Sure, sure. So what was over there? What'd you see?
Empty room, spoiled rations.
Spoiled rations. Can rations spoil?
That's what I said.
They're not supposed to. I mean, they get
Any food can spoil, they just last for a long time.
really stale. I guess they do get stale.
I don't need your logic, Cronus.
I only say because rations are MREs, and MREs can spoil. They just take a lot of time.
MREs? What is that?
Meals ready to eat.
It's rations.
Meal.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
It's some commoner slang. I've heard it too.
Must be some, must be some
Fuck.
newfangled shit. I don't know kids these days. I am significantly older than most.
I was reading Athala, and that's pretty because like Red Dragon's supposed to be super greedy with their treasure hoard. So the fact that you were like
Athala, I'm in character.
tempted and not to was like, huh. Oh, you wouldn't understand. It's an Underdark kind of language.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, a
right.
little off topic. I am stoked for this dragon book.
Yeah.
I might pick it up too. I'm super excited. You're
Is it
not
gonna
a.
be a
What color are you? I thought you were red this entire time.
Is there gonna be a
It's a
chapter on
nice
Nibbles
shade
in the
of
book?
blood of house cat.
She's not blue.
What color are you? I thought you were red.
She's gonna be like fuchsia.
I thought she was red at
Fuchsia.
first.
She's a
Yep,
pseudo.
but
Yeah,
what
but what
color?
fucking colors are scales?
Make an investigation.
Googling it. I'm googling it. Red brown.
She's like reddish brown. I could have told you that.
Why didn't
So you're
you?
red.
She's
Because I was waiting for you to say it
red-ish,
out loud.
but not a true red dragon.
DZ5E.
Okay.
What are pseudo dragons? Are they metallic or chromatic? We need to know.
Chromatic.
Neither.
They're matte.
Well, that makes it even better because it's like I'm not sure if you're evil or good, so it works out that you're neither.
Are you saying this out loud?
If you're
No.
curious about Nibbles, Nibbles is a creature, so you can roll survival. Could give you some information on Nibbles.
Nibbles lore.
Nibbles
Would I
lore.
know anything about dragons, considering my
Yeah, you could. I suppose you could roll with advantage on this.
Not unless you
Let's
buy the Treasury of
survive.
Dragons.
Yeah. We'll take that 13.
Let's see.
You've never seen a Nibbles before. You don't know what it is.
You don't know? Nah.
Yeah, maybe not. It would make sense.
We're all gonna buy that book and then open up on the front page and it's gonna have a giant red dragon. It's just gonna be called Nibbles and its stat block. We're like, ah,
That's a
shit.
common name. That's actually how dragons like come of age. Is they have to go kill a house cat and take its name.
While Nibbles is does have the red-brown scales and does slightly resemble the color of a red dragon, you would know probably through either like tales or readings that pseudo dragons aren't necessarily, they don't necessarily like inherit from dragons. They're more like playful.
I'm gonna walk up to Cronus. Have you been paranoid?
Are they
about
more
this
like
smelly
Fae?
bat the whole time?
Wait, what?
Have you been
how are they more
paranoid
like
about
Fae?
Nibbles this whole time?
Because he said they're more like playful and stuff.
Not worried. No, they're listen.
They definitely
Like-
have draconic blood,
Okay.
but they're not. I don't know. It's if Nibbles was larger, like much larger, she might be more into destruction. But
Hence the confusion. No, I'm kidding.
she can do some things
Keeps her
that
pride by
dragons
not.
can do.
Yeah.
I'm from. No, it's. I wouldn't say worried. From where I come, it's very common to look at different dragons and dragon kinds. So seeing a little pseudo dragon, I can never tell. As I told you before, my whole reason for coming to Iceland in the first place was to find a evil enough dragon where I can grant my way back into my city. So even if Nibbles here was evil, she wouldn't
I'm gonna stand in front of Nibbles.
suffice.
You're not gonna have Nibbles.
I think Nibbles is fine.
What was this about being granted back into your city? If you find an evil enough dragon?
Let's
I have never
let's
heard
not
of this.
listen. Let's not worry about anything. We have a mission. Let's focus on the mission. On that note, does anyone find it strange that presenting the question that you gave us where there are no bodies, I was expecting to see the speaker's body, whoever the speaker is.
Oh yeah, I've got no clue where he's at. It's been a while since we've been here.
Hold on,
I'm gonna look at Born and be like, mm.
Why are y'all looking at me?
yeah, Thala
What did
purrs and
I
like
do?
someone's hand. That's what I was laughing about.
Oh, a
I'm gonna
Thala
fucking
person.
I'm gonna snip it, bro. I'm gonna keep that forever.
Here's the ship. Here's the ship.
Here's
Thala
the ship.
Oog.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Athala. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I
What
should
happens?
have it.
Can Oog shapeshift into a pseudo dragon?
No.
Damn.
No, he shapeshifted into a real dragon.
Okay. Well, obviously, those masks
IWD.
posed an issue. But there was masks down at the village, below the keep, and there's bodies. The fact
we
that there's
ever
no bodies here is interesting. We can look at the other towers.
Did we ever
Um,
check with the innkeeper of this town again?
We walked
yeah,
by.
there was
There's nobody
nothing
here.
there.
It was
There's
Minus
no one
like
there?
investigating.
dead people.
There was
Yeah, it
there
was
was a
like
lot
gore
of dead
everywhere.
people.
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Oh,
The only
But the problem is
living
there's
thing
bodies
I've
down
seen
there.
has been Trinity since we walked
Yeah,
in.
and there's no bodies minus the dogs up here.
whoa.
But that begs the question, it could be maybe they're here, but we can't see them. I'm not too well versed into the spirit world, but if there is a dip into the keep, that could be one explanation. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get Adol's. I'm gonna clap towards him like, hey! I can't get his
Wake up.
attention. He's drooling a little bit. I'll ask him later.
He's T-posing.
Unfortunately. So we can keep looking. Obviously, there's the 4 towers, but I want to see. No, I think those bodies would have been there already. So I'm not entirely sure. We can check the 4 towers, but I'm assuming we'll come with the same thing. I'm not entirely sure. This is interesting.
This place is freaky.
Can you guys remember anything else from your first visit here that might warrant an investigation from us? Anything out of the ordinary that could be strange but seem normal at the time, etc.?
I don't. The last time we were here, the only thing that was out of the ordinary at the time was that we found that original golden mask, but it was like this little
Well,
tiefling
there was a
boy.
lot of strange things.
The last time we were
Everything to
here?
do with the cult.
No,
The
no,
last
no.
time, no.
That's what I'm talking
It was
about.
just a mask.
The first time was strange enough, and then the second time we came back, they'd pretty much kind of like cleared it out. And
Yeah.
the town
As far as I
guard
could
was just
see,
looking
anyway.
for the speaker, but there was that mask of the tiefling kid.
Unless that tiefling left anything in the underneath in her lab or whatever.
No, no,
No,
no.
we checked.
No,
There's
no, no.
nothing there.
No, not that one. The little tiefling,
The
like servant kid. That
was it a
was like,
tiefling? Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
the dog keeper, whatever, the kennel boy.
Yeah.
the one that Adolf made a speaker.
And
Made
then
a
That was
speaker,
long
quote
lived.
unquote.
we came back. And you said you found the mask of his face in the barn? Not the
Yeah,
barn, the kennel?
Yeah.
In the snow.
Interesting. Man, I want to know, why is there nobody here? Because you said there's the corpses of the dogs in the kennel, correct, Stents? Or did I remember that wrong? Yeah, there was.
There's actually some other corpses you found.
I think only Ophelia went in, right?
We found frozen people.
What? Didn't you say anything?
Where?
There were corpses in the tower in the northwest.
Yeah.
What tower?
The one
The
we were
where we
sleeping
slept.
in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't
Yes!
remember that at all.
Where?
y'all blind?
First thing you guys saw when you guys went in there, it's corpses.
How do I remember this? That's very uncharacter for me now.
Oh, weird. I was because it was so long ago. I was thinking of because we were walking in here, and every room since made sure to be like it's pristine, it's unturned, etc. And I just, for some reason, like portrayed that for the whole keep. So never mind. It's just the actual the building we're in right now. Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's even still weird because this would have been the central hub of anything going on inside of the care walls.
I'm not sure. It's very possible, considering what Trinity said, if people were fighting over the mask and the mask was causing each other to fight, that everyone in the keep,
Since
or not everyone in the keep in this building, would have went down to fight.
did we ever check the bodies like more than just like look at them? Like did we like actually like investigate them or no?
A lot of these bodies that you have passed, I believe you did investigate the first few when you learned that a lot of them were lacerations. Pretty much a lot of people got stabbed. It was more or less kind of like a brutal murder.
Did I see any blood trails?
Did we
there?
discern if any of those people could have potentially been from the care, like guards or servants or?
Oh, we saw town guards for sure.
Some of the people you saw were town militia locked with like commoners. Like a town militia with a sword stabbing a commoner with a pitchfork.
I think we should check the rest of the towers.
I think we should also spend another 4 sessions here to make sure we scourge every
Well,
corner.
let's just quickly run through the
Yeah,
tower.
Yeah, we should. Let's split, just to make it faster.
I'll take the
Alright.
northeastern tower.
Well, me and Nibbles will take the southeastern.
There you go. That's how cardinals work.
Yeah.
Or inner cardinals.
Take me over here.
Are we just teleporting?
Yeah, this is
there anything in
rapid
our way
transit.
there?
Take me to
Rapid
the
transit.
northwestern.
Do we pass anything or are we good
In the
to jump over
courtyard?
here? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I guess I'm going
Duke's flag!
southwest.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's no door on the southwest. I gotta go up the stairs.
No.
Do I have
Alright.
to move myself? Okay. Where am I going?
I can
Going
put
up
you
to-
if you want to tell me where you want to go.
I was going to the northeastern one with Cronus.
Okay. Don't know where Cronus.
I'm in the
Cronus
bottom
is,
floor of the
he's in the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go through the top floor then.
Okay.
Alright, who's going first?
Let's do this. Let's have everyone just roll initiative. That way.
Oh wait, this is the
Going
bottom
left.
floor.
I like having an initiative button.
Never mind, I'm not going last.
Ooh. There's someone singing.
Okay. Cronus, Varnophilia. Cronus rolled a 5. Get rid of that. Alright. That works. So, Kieran, what tower were you going to go in?
No one's with Duke if you want to go there.
I'll follow Ophelia. Or I'll go with Duke. Where is he? I can't see shit with this map.
Southwestern.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
think
move
he's
you
in the
down there.
western one, but the top floor now.
Whoa!
No, I'm on the southwestern bottom
Oh,
floor.
okay.
In the courtyard.
I'm gonna move you to the
This is
left
so
part of the map,
confusing.
Kieran.
Okay,
And,
there I am.
Yeah, you're with Oog. And I'll just say both of your turns go at the same time.
Nice.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You head into this tower. And
That the door
there's-
just swung open.
There's a gold mask on the floor.
Oh god.
As
Oh,
well
gee.
as a someone dressed in town militia garb that has been stabbed in the chest.
Like dead body kind?
Uh-huh.
Dead body.
Is there anything
So-
else you guys want to do in this tower?
So that's all I see. Can I investigate the dead body for goodies?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'd like to as well.
Damn.
Kieran
You guys
skirts
can-
around the golden mask, giving it a wide berth.
Actually, you know what? Oog's not the person to do that. Kieran can do that. I'm gonna grab the golden mask and fling it out the door with my halberd polearm.
Alright, you do so.
Alright,
Like
roll
a hockey
investigation
shot.
As I kneel over the body.
He begins his Witcher, his detective shit. Stab him through the chest. Didn't make it far.
Kieran, you find the normal kind of getup that the town guards would have. Pretty much the same armor, the same type of sword. You see that he still has his sword, which kind of is... He wasn't disarmed, and you can kind of see, like, as you like look closer, this body hasn't... While it's... You can kind of discern that it's been dead for a while. You can kind of see that it hasn't been decaying. It's actually very cold here. You can see that he still has his eyes open, and the look in his eyes is kind of like a almost like a lust, like a yearning for.
Like he has an Ahegao face.
We're gonna
I can
switch
see
to
that. Alright.
yeah. You can
Oh my
kind of just see
goodness.
like the stare, but he's definitely dead. We're gonna switch to Nibbles and Ophelia.
Real quick
You guys are-
question:
Sure.
Is a spirit or a soul a creature, in your opinion?
Oh my
I'd say
god.
they're type of creatures.
What?
I'd say there's types of creatures that fall into that category.
Okay. Well, I guess or
You're trying
I
to
don't
do
know.
something, or
Well, not
Isn't
right
it
now.
like anything that's not an inanimate object is a creature for the most part? Like
more or less.
like monsters, humans, any of that shit.
Like if anything you do targets a creature, you could certainly target, or I guess like anything, you could target your teammates.
You'll see.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen this time, but yeah. I guess me and Nibbles are gonna enter this door.
All right.
Hmm.
This tower is empty.
Can I like check downstairs real quick?
Sure. You rush downstairs and you see two bloodied corpses.
Any mask in the room?
No masks.
Are the bloody corpses in the militia uniforms again?
Yes.
Hmm. Nibbles inspects the bodies.
If you want, you can roll investigation.
I guess I shall too. Or if that works,
Um,
just in case we're in that.
one of them is laying on his stomach.
Yeah, no.
He's just got like his sword has been plunged through his back. And then the other one is sitting up against the wall, and you can see that his head is completely cut off from his body and lying next to it. But again, they're just wearing like the regular militia garb. Ophelia, you noticed that before you went down the stairs that the door leading up on the kind of like the gate guard post was ajar.
Oh, it was already open?
Yeah, just very slightly though.
Hmm. Do I sense anything else around, or?
No. Nibbles, you could do attack rolls if you'd like. Yeah, you are puncture these corpses and nothing happens.
Hmm. I guess we'll go back upstairs and head over here.
Alrighty. Do you head through the door?
Yeah.
You see a man looking over the edge.
Is he alive?
As you get closer, you can see that there's an arrow sticking out of his head. And he's kind of like slouched against the post, looking out along the front of the care. And we're gonna switch now to Vorn.
Next party.
All right. I'd like to open the door and head in.
Yep. This upper part of the tower is empty.
Okay. Can I go down the stairs?
Sure. And as you do, Cronus is also opening this door at the same time.
Fapping furiously. Oh, never mind.
You hear
There
fapping
are
from downstairs. Very
3
vigorous.
dead corpses in this room.
3 dead corpses.
So stupid.
I'm gonna wave at Cronus.
Hello.
I'll clear upstairs.
Cronus gets scared.
Uh,
Ask for you to drop your weapon.
oh, who goes there? All let's hear is these bodies. I really
Must
don't
have been
see
the wind.
much. Yeah, must have been the wind. No, you're just crouching, not even moving, like in the middle of the stairs.
Yeah.
Uh,
You see a dagger shimmer out of existence.
is there anything amiss with the bodies? Or are they all just kind of like sword wounds, arrows, etc.?
Yeah, can I investigate these as well?
Certainly.
What's the plan? You ready for this net fuck on? Oops. It's very unfortunate.
Oh, share we're both now. One's
So 2 of these guys are locked, and they both seem to be fighting each other. Their offhands seem to be outstretched towards kind of like the sky.
that's spooky.
I'm gonna look up. Is anything on the
Nothing
ceiling?
there.
Damn it.
The third corpse is like crumpled over on the ground. Also stab wounds through his back.
Hmm.
don't think it's anything.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything of like, well, I don't want to say anything out of the ordinary because this is very out of the ordinary, but
Alrighty.
I want to suck his finger.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
hot.
I'm just kidding. I do. Go ahead.
Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're out and about?
No.
Or anyone else in the care?
I kind of want to try something, but I don't know how well it'll work out.
Alrighty.
It's probably not like a complete lack of judgment on my part. Can I head out into the courtyard?
Sure.
Okay.
Do so.
Alright. Poof. Or where's the doorway here? Is it like?
That's where I'm at.
I can drag you over.
Okay.
Let's see. You're on the left side now.
Okay. Can I? I've been curious about something. Can I go to the room 2 with you real quick?
The other room?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Can I go over to where that mask is buried in the ground that Oog
Certainly.
is? And can I try just picking it up? I didn't know Ophelia's reaction to it, so
Yeah, sure.
I haven't
So you
yet
dig
done
for it and you pick it up.
it. Mm-hmm.
I'll need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You get kind of like the similar feels that you got when you saw the uphill climb and all of the dead people inside. Like deep in your inner mind, you feel this sense of dread and death and loneliness. But then you can kind of feel yourself in like in a very subconscious way. You see yourself and you feel like strong and I guess not powerful, but you're able to within yourself find the strength you need to. You realize that these feelings are just because of this mask, and you're able to stave off those feelings. And you look back down at the mask, and you still feel this sensation that makes you just want to drop and toss the mask, but you currently don't feel any sort of ill bid towards it.
I've been curious, considering these are masks.
Yeah.
What was to happen if someone was to put one on?
I mean, you could try.
Yeah, can I try that?
Sure.
Okay.
You put on the mask, and it almost feels like tendrils are like slowly crawling down your head, and you suddenly begin to like lose your vision, and you hear a young man's voice, and you're suddenly thrust into a point where you're seeing the care and you see chaos. You see people fighting, and there's lots of shouting, and there's a man in front of you, and he's fighting another man, and one of the men has the crown that you saw Adol have, that who gave to the boy. They're locked in combat, and you just feel very still and very empty, and you begin to feel like your world fade, and you think of a life that you never knew. A home by like a sunny countryside, and your wife is there, and she's cooking you dinner, and your children run around the house, and everything is fine, and there's a dog, and the dog is barking outside, and that's your dog. You remember that dog, and you sit down to dinner with your wife and your 2 children, and everything is perfect, and you begin eating dinner with your wife, and you ask your son how he's been doing in school, and a very quintessential part of you suddenly realizes that this isn't you. And it almost feels like this life and Vorn's life are battling to get back into one head. I need you to roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
You fall unconscious.
Fuck. With the mask on.
Yeah, with the mask on. I'll switch. We'll switch back to the other chat.
Okay.
Relic. I think the Shadowbringer relic is the first warrior relic. I actually think it looks okay.
The first stage is my favorite. It's too big, so I want it a little bit smaller.
It's a
The one that I'm using.
Surprised?
What?
That I want is not
I
as
hop
bad.
back into room 1 and just goddamn Final Fantasy.
What else were we gonna
We're
talk
waiting
about?
for you.
Okay.
Nibbles
Taking
doesn't
too
talk
damn
about
long.
anything else.
Alright.
Nibbles was leading the conversation.
No, but we'll see. I'll talk about it. I'm probably
It's
gonna get it.
definitely
I think
Nibble's fault.
I just
So
have to do the
Constitution
DR
saves.
shit. Yeah, you did. You good, bro?
Did you touch a mask?
Holy shit.
You guys don't know.
He stick his dick in a mask, didn't he?
He beat on it.
You don't know.
Whatever. I got nothing. So
All right. So the last thing you saw, Kronos, is Vorn heading out of the door and into
To the courtyard?
Courtyard, yeah. But
Okay,
all of
cool.
you are able to act at this point in time.
Nice.
Interesting.
Wait, like, what do you mean?
I mean,
Oh,
if
we're
you
not
guys want to do
encountering?
stuff, yeah. I'm not gonna. Kronos, you
Well,
run
did
out.
we explore all the rooms?
You explored a lot of the rooms. Kronos, you run out. You see a Vorn hunched over, and
Avorn. Yeah.
yeah, he's on the ground, unconscious actually, wearing a
Unconscious?
gold mask. Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
Here.
I'm gonna grab my longsword and I'm gonna try and like take the mask off his face if it's still on, using
Yep.
my longsword to remove it.
Can you give me like a strength, just like a raw strength roll?
Roll strength. Lamau.
Press the blade of the longsword between Vorn's face and the golden mask, and you try to pry, but it almost feels like it's stuck on his face.
Let me help you there, buddy.
That's all you, Oog.
Oh shit.
Oog, are you
Oh,
using
wait,
the
that's
same
a
sword,
save.
or are you That's okay. Are you using your halberd?
Oh, since he already since he already lodged it, I'll just use the same sword.
Okay. So,
Danny?
I'm going to use your previous roll, which was an 18, so it's going to be a 22. You take the sword, and you're able to pry this mask off of Vorn, but along with this mask comes some flesh off of Vorn's face.
God,
Ew.
jeez.
Ew.
He
Better than his
deserves
face
it.
turning
He's
into
an
gold.
idiot. Yeah, he deserves it.
Now we just like slap him awake. Wake up!
He's currently unconscious. If you
Alrighty.
want, you could roll like a medicine check.
Is he dead?
Shit.
Yeah, I'll do that since I was
Is he
with
dead,
him.
Cronus?
There you
I
go.
don't think so.
Well, I can't do anything.
Can I just check for breathing? Is he breathing?
He is breathing, and
No, he's
Duke
not
is able
dead.
to kind of like stabilize him. He seems to be having, he seems to be in sweats and kind of having a nightmare of sorts.
Dumbass.
Hey, dumbass.
Hey, dumbass, wake up! I'm gonna like shine my hand with some lay on hands healing to see if that'll help him, and I'm gonna slap him straight across the face with it.
Vorn, at this point, you feel a large slap across the face, just like a large searing slap.
With like 5 HP on it to see if that'll help.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
still down for the count.
Does that wake me up?
Yeah, you'll be conscious again.
All right. I'm gonna start crying like a motherfucker.
I mean this in the nicest way, because I'm usually here to support people. But you might be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met in my travels.
What he meant to say was, what'd you do?
That was crazy as shit.
I'm going to
What
move the
happened?
mask away from the party with my sword. Just like brush it off.
How
Those
did you get that
feelings-
on your face?
Those feelings, Vorn, are lingering with you, even in your moments of being awake. And they're slowly fading, but they feel so dear to you that you feel like you just cannot let them go.
That was the worst scenario you could have played for me, dude, considering my backstory. Like, it really was. Like, that was traumatizing.
Holy shit.
Oh. Oh.
It looks like you regret whatever you just did.
Well, I picked it up and I put it on my face.
Why?
Well, I've
I feel
been
like Kieran
sitting.
said that with a
I've-
smile on his
I-
face.
I've been wondering, like, dude, what do you do with masks? Like, you put them on your face. So
Whoa.
I was curious to see what would happen. So I put
That
it
makes
on
it
my
a good
face.
idea.
And from what I can gather, I could.
Are you actually crying?
I'm massaging the fuck out of my eyes right now, dude. I could see the memories of whoever this mask was or belonged to or whatever you would have it. So I saw two dudes fighting in front of me, and one of them had the crown, and then it went deeper and deeper into their memories, and it was like their family where they like used to live and all this other stuff. It was rough. That was rough. And then it was like it kept trying to just take over me, and I guess I wasn't strong enough for that. So, but I think these memories might be, I don't know, key to figuring out what happened here.
So we grab all the masks, and on a conveyor belt, we put them on Vorn until we find what we're
I mean, he's
looking
already
for.
missed
I
some of his face, you know?
hate to say it, but I feel like that's not a bad idea.
Except
Maybe
you
not
know
my
you
name.
die.
Well, what happened? You were unconscious.
You were pretty much.
Did you feel your life lingering away? Like, was this hurting you?
The closest thing I felt to going away, I guess, was trying to figure out who was me and who was this person.
Hmm.
Imposter syndrome?
It was hard to tell the
Well,
difference at one point.
did you get any good insights?
Apart from witnessing two dudes kill each other in front of me, and I saw the crown, which Trinity said was kind of the reason for all this. Allegedly, I guess. I'm a little haze. I'm in a little bit of a haze right now. I can't remember too much. But
Where was the mask when you picked it up?
it was the one that Oog buried right outside of the door.
Oh.
I buried it for a reason.
Can I turn
Well, it was
the
the
mask
closest
over?
one, so. Why does my face hurt? Oh,
No
Oh,
reason.
Yeah, don't worry
stinging.
about it.
I'm gonna put my sword in my coat. Fuck. Who was the person that you took over?
I don't know. I couldn't remember my name. Or I'd never learned it. I don't know. I just saw it through their eyes and their memories.
I see somewhere in the distance Craig says, "Your name's Vorn."
Lamau.
I know who I am.
Lamau.
I don't know who
Your
that
favorite
is. I'm
person-
pointing at the mask.
Your favorite person of the party is Ophelia.
Can I like shatter the mask or attempt to by like attacking it?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
take
can.
my. I'm gonna hop back like 10 feet away from Ook.
I feel as though the mask is what's left of that person.
Well, he's dead anyways.
Hey, he's already dead, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
He almost
just-
claimed another one if we didn't save somebody's face.
I
What's up,
don't know.
Ophelia?
I don't know.
I wouldn't say save his face,
I-
but like,
Saved his life, not
wrong-
his face.
What's wrong with my face?
Oh
Nothing.
yeah, let me show you. Change into your deformed face.
Oh my god.
It
I'm gonna
feels
squint
like,
at you, but oh fuck.
you know, when you have like a callus that's kind of like peeling,
Yeah.
or like a cowlick on
Oh,
your
I
thumb,
hate that
and you
feeling.
peel it off. It's like that on your face.
And then it rips off too much skin. It starts bleeding.
Oh
It's like
god.
Yum.
And then I'll change back.
Well, that explains it. That thing must have been stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say that.
You could say that. It took some strength to get off of you.
I'm glad you got it off of me.
Yeah, who knows? You might not be here talking to us if we didn't.
I know.
So if you
I
wanna
appreciate it. I'd
try-
hate to roll a new character.
Well, maybe don't put it on next time.
But I think we learned
Did
some
you-
valuable insight.
Did you want to try to break the mask, Ook?
Yeah, I do.
Roll
least
an
that
attack roll.
I forgot how to attack. It's been so long. Aw,
Yeah, you can,
shit.
Ophelia.
Okay. Can you just pull us over there then? I'm
Yeah.
guessing there's nothing in here.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Alright, cool. Just pull us over.
So, I mean, this is a regular object on the ground. It's going to be a hit. Can you just give me some damage?
Oh, I'll give you some damage, baby. Oops.
It's now
Now
bloodied.
an attack roll again. There's your damage.
It's not bloodied.
The
Nice.
mask grows arms and leg. No.
Oh
You-
no.
Strike your glaive against this mask, and very much like you saw happen when Trinity held the mask and it shattered into kind of like this gold dust. On impact, this mask shatters into a pile of gold dust. And Vorn, you immediately feel like a strike of electricity go through your brain, and suddenly you lose all sense of emotions or feelings that were tied to that vision that you had when you fell unconscious.
I'm gonna wince and stumble a little bit when he hits it.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Annie, are you okay, Annie?
I'm
You guys
back.
Annie,
okay?
are you okay?
Well,
Welcome back.
I don't get that reference, but whatever you just did, I think severed any lingering feelings I had about that. I feel better, if anything.
Some kind of magical connection to the mask.
I don't know if it was a connection or it was just me like being so ingrained in that person's life for that brief period of time. It felt like it took forever while I was under that.
Is the pile of dust still there?
Yeah.
He snorted.
Can I make a like Arcana check to see what property of magic it is,
Yeah, sure.
or a school of magic?
So you kind of like bend down and see this pile of dust, and you're kind of like examining it and like going through it a little bit, and you can recognize that items like this that were once whole, that were kind of like magical and are now broken, will sometimes like lose their properties.
Yeah.
But from what you've seen, heard, and are experiencing in the present, you can kind of discern that this is probably some sort of transmutation magic.
Interesting.
If you're curious, there's another mask over here.
I don't know
Might
if
as
I
well.
can do that again.
We can take turns if you want.
Or else I'm just gonna smash it.
Oh, not yet, not yet. Transmutation magic, it seems. Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the mask that Oog was talking about.
You do so.
Same thing. I'm gonna see if I can make another check. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I already got the information I needed since I wanted to see. So it's transmutation. Any takers?
Hmm?
I'm looking over everyone. You want to put this on? Anyone?
I'm massaging the little bits of flesh that are sticking out of my face, or like the like wounds, I guess. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna take
I
out a
don't know about
dagger.
that one.
I like how the two people who touch the mask have nothing. They don't want anything to do with it at all.
How about you,
Find
Missy?
out.
You wanna touch the mask?
Hey, Nibbles, are you interested?
I'm just gonna step back.
You interested, Nibbles?
I remember you touched the other one.
I feel like it would be interesting if Nibbles put it on, considering Nibbles can only convey an imagery and telepathy.
Yeah.
Like anything that Nibbles saw would probably be like watching a movie.
Okay, let's not do that.
Yeah, Thala, why are you licking your lips, you weirdo?
Weird.
It's like a shield guardian zipping his pants up.
This can't be too worse.
Urination complete.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and throw it on the ground and be like, if worse comes to shove, use that.
I'll use my halberd, not this little
Let's
dinky
not.
thing.
No.
You'll have a face like that one.
I wonder what would happen if someone put it on and I used psychic whispers while they put it on.
You want to find out?
Wanna try it?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. On me, I guess.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go ahead and just roll this for.
I was just saying back in my old city.
Two
And by
mil.
saying, it's what I do.
So did you pick up the mask?
I did not pick it up yet. I'm gonna pick it up and put it on my face immediately, but I haven't
Just
touched it
slam
yet.
your head down onto it.
Yeah.
Don't even have to pick it up.
Like an
just slam-
ostrich.
Yeah.
You just lay it face down, and you lay it on the ground like you're going to sleep, and you just stick your head on it.
All right. I'm gonna.
All right, let me warn you. This is gonna feel pretty nauseating at first. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll help you stay put.
If you have a strong enough constitution, you can.
Yeah, good thing I'm here now. I can give you some bonus to your Constitution saving throw.
Then I believe you can overcome this.
Okay, I'm gonna kneel down on one knee and rest my right arm on my right knee and just fucking take the mask and put it on my face.
I'll need a Constitution saving throw.
Whoa. So what's this save you're talking about?
You get +4 since I'm within range. Oh shit, dude. So that's
So
a
it's 12?
10.
That's
It's a 10,
yeah,
yeah.
10. Imagine rolling a
Immediately as you
2.
pick up the mask, your hand begins to shake uncontrollably.
Oh
And you
god.
feel in the
Good.
deepest reaches of your mind this sense of eternal loneliness. And you see
That's just
yourself
like normal.
in one of the darkest places ever. And it is so quiet, so very painfully quiet. And you go to shout, but your voice is just muted. Like you cannot hear yourself. And you feel, it almost feels like bugs, like crawling up your skin. And you see in front of you this hideous face with like
God, it's
pink
boring.
eyes and rot slowly coming out of its mouth and wisping around you. And immediately you snap back to and you drop the mask out of your hand and you suddenly feel very dizzy, almost as if you're poisoned.
Oh, there,
Oh
buddy.
man.
You doing okay?
Let's maybe this isn't the right course of action.
Well, I've already wasted a d6 on you, so it is.
I put it on my face. I'm not touching it.
So he just bypasses picking it up and just sticks his head right on it.
I can lower you by your arms.
But it's like that shit where you have your foot in the small of their back and you're pulling their arms back, and he's just lowering you with his foot, just pushing you onto it.
This isn't.
You guys are gluttony for punishment. Seriously. It's like session 2, let's go to the care. Spend 5 sessions there. Come back to the care. Weird mask. Hey, let's keep playing with it.
I mean, it's like the fire too.
Alright,
Right into the fire.
It's like the fire.
Oh my god! You
Oh my
can't.
god.
Well, because I don't know. Like, if you
You can't kill the curiosity, man.
Yeah,
I
like
know,
if
I
you
know.
describe
Wait,
something
Cass, do
in
we have enough
detail,
turkey?
we're going to beat the shit out of that horse until we figure it out.
Until somebody
know.
dies or something.
All right, Oog, I'm ready. Lower me.
Alright.
Oh god.
Once your body goes limp, I'm prying it off you.
Shoot.
Deal.
Go.
I'm
Go.
gonna use my halberd, just saying.
This one's gonna
There's
be
a dagger.
freaking That one.
No halberd.
There's a dagger.
Alright, here we go.
So
We'll
you
lower
press in his
him.
face.
I'll lower him onto the mat by his arm. Then I'll pick him back up and like in his seated position and have him lean on me so I can kind of feel his body go limp so I know when to like pry it off or something.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage, Cronus?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. The gods are with you, bro. That's
Oh my
+4.
That's a 17. Or,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a 17. Yeah.
You can feel the sensation of kind of hands reaching and wrapping around the back of your head. And at first it feels kind of like Oog's hands, but you're like, no, this can't be Oog's hands. And they
I know his
slowly
hands.
close around your head. And it almost feels like another pair of hands are reaching up from inside your head and pressing on the backs of your eyeballs.
Oh
And
god,
you
he's being phasmophobia.
slowly
Popping them
feel
out.
almost like that. You slowly
what?
begin to change. Your surroundings begin to change, and you're in the courtyard of the care. And you have the mask. You're holding the mask, or rather, the crown. And instantly, a hand reaches and grabs it from you.
Mm.
And you look up, and it's your best friend. And he's got a sword at your throat. And then he quickly runs out of the tower. And suddenly, your world begins to shift. And you see yourself out in a field. And it's a long day of work. And you're just finishing up, and you wipe your brow. And there, your best friend comes and runs over to you. And this was a time before you spent time at the care. This is a life that you knew before the care. A place different. And you begin to lose touch with what you remember of Cronus. You begin to lose touch of everything. But you know
Bliss,
that
finally.
you know that all is right in the world. And you know that this is your best friend. And
Can I
she
try and
reaches out
recall
to you.
who I am?
You
Not
try to
as
recall.
Cronus, but as this person.
You try to recall. And you think deeply. And yes, that's right. Your name is Elliot. And you have a father who, after your mother passed, became a drunk and was slightly abusive. And now you're trying to do
Right.
this living for yourself just to get by. But all is right in the world because you have your best friend. And you leave work for that day going with your best friend, and you go and head over to this tree that you like to look out across the lake with your best friend with. And you sit down with her and you're resting, and the day is perfect. There's a slight breeze and all is calm. And suddenly it almost feels like there's two entities fighting for the same head. There's Cronus, and then there's Elliot, and they seem to be butting in to get into the same kind of like headspace. Can you roll me another Constitution saving throw with disadvantage?
Wow.
Oog,
14.
Oops, here.
Cronus is seizing in your arms.
Uh-oh.
His arms are flailing and his legs are kicking, and he is, for the most part, not acting like you've ever seen Cronus act.
Time to get this mask off. Grab
Cronus,
his dagger. Oh, go on.
as you do that, you can make me an attack roll. Cronus,
Oh, we're attack rolling. Okay.
or Elliot, your friend is leaning over to you, and she presses her hands on your chest, and she slowly bends in for a kiss. And the instant that this happens, you feel as if your consciousness is ripped from your body. And you suddenly take a gasp, and there are stars everywhere. And nothing makes sense in the present. And you're gurgling, and it's almost like you're gasping to breathe. And you suddenly feel the same sensation that you felt when you originally picked up the mask, as your friend fades into a wisp, and you suddenly feel again alone and dark, and everything around you just feels gone. But in reality, you are writhing in Nuke's arms, and it suddenly dawns on you that it's very cold, and snow is falling on your face. And although you feel dizzy, all of your friends, this group of people that you've been traveling with, are around you and just kind of like staring at you.
So I got the mask off.
Yeah, you got the mask off.
Well, that was fun.
You okay? You were seizing up.
Yeah, where's the next one? No,
You're laying down. It's not fun.
Interesting. No,
What happened down there?
What did you
can't say
see?
it was.
Hmm?
No. Same thing. Not really. My name. My name. Whoever this person was, his name was Elliot. I'm not sure if that has any any significance, but
As you say Elliot, your memories kind of like burst forward, and you can remember a burst of that day that you spent close to home, and then they begin to fade again.
in a grimace and pain. I got a migraine. You're like, no, nothing of importance though. I'm just gonna give them a recap of there's a guy, he had the crown, someone took his crown, and then it goes back to how his life was. But I'm going to elect to not mention that they were best friends.
Sure.
Sounds like a struggle for power.
Whatever this crown is, as I said, it's transmutation. It's meant to alter, change physical properties of sorts. Whoever created these masks is a very, very, very powerful person. And fuck all this noise.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that again. It's not fun.
All right, who's next?
I don't think you want to do that again.
No. I mean, who wants to go next?
I'm not
No,
doing
no.
that.
Does anyone have a vial?
I do.
What happened to
How about we
the?
have Gale do it?
Did you say that the dude took the mask or took the crown from you?
Yes.
Did you see where he went?
Stairs at Stents.
He ran out the door.
What door? Like, was I in the
The door
keep?
to the tower. You were in the tower. You are where you found the mask. when this happened.
Where, was
The
the
tower.
here?
Yeah.
I ran. No, the person ran towards the courtyard. Whatever happened after that, your guess is good as mine.
These were the only two masks that all of you had seen prior to coming here.
Did they, like,
There was one outside that you had buried.
the one that I put on?
No.
No, the one that
Right.
when we first entered the town.
Yeah.
Oh. I think
Of
that's
the
right when my
female.
internet cut out, so I missed that part.
Yeah, it was according to, it was a face of a beautiful female with the golden mask.
Well, glad you're back and not dead. So,
I have no idea.
and your face is in better shape than the other one. Yeah.
As long as you don't touch my hair, we'll be fine. No,
I pull my
I
hand back.
guess. Shall we?
I wonder what the
No, I don't know
correlation
what we should
between
do here.
those are with the soothsayer.
Well, I'm curious. The thing is, you guys need to bring me up to speed, and as Woog as well. What else has happened in your travels after this that might correlate, maybe to the Levistas? Something evil, something sinister.
Well, there is a documentation of sorts that we've kept on us for these travels. So if you want to go to your nearest archive and look up youtube.com/mornbladexcii, there will be a full list of videos.
So stupid.
I guess Nibbles, you could roll me a investigation.
There's more. And I bring the question, obviously. Oh, gotcha. Yes, there was the mask in the beginning. The biggest thing, because you guys all mentioned about the heart, the burning dragon heart, and the Warforge, or not the Warforge. There has to be some correlation.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I gotta take a leak.
Nibbles, you don't see any masks. In your scant hunt for more masks. But you do recall that Trinity was collecting them.
Oh, there must be something missing here.
The puzzle pieces aren't adding up.
I don't even know what the main quest is anymore, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're supposed to do something.
You mean the one quest where you and I don't know anything?
Well, it's where I met. Like, weren't we going to the bottom left for some reason? For, like, the voices or something? I don't know.
Well,
I really don't remember. I know it was either... Yeah, it was... We were going somewhere. There. I mean, there was the ice dragon... Or, not the ice dragon. The tribe or whatever that hunts dragons and might have bones or whatever, access to bones. That was like a side quest, but we did the whole Jarl bullshit, and we were supposed to go like more bottom left, and we were deciding, did we want to rest up at a town, supply up, and go, and then we decided to go to the town, and then that's when we learned about this whole
We went
shit
to
that
the
brought us
bottom
back
left,
there.
which was the where Kronos came in. That was the where the
Were
shield
we gonna
guardian
go
was.
more though?
Not
Or
that
was
I
that
know
it?
of.
I thought we were
think
gonna
that was
go
it.
like the voices or something.
I think it was the top
The
left, and
sound,
then
not the voices, sorry. The sounds that those four
Yeah,
weird guys
it
were
was the
listening
bottom
to.
left in that grove. Is
I thought that was
where-
like more central-ish, down in the middle.
Yeah, well, it was like
There's-
down and to the right a
Can you
little
take us to
bit.
the map?
Yeah. There's a few things in the fire right now. Let me find it real quick.
Yeah, let me just open up my main menu, guys, real
I
quick.
think we have to go to the place that says Chapter 3.
Maybe.
That's one place where you guys could potentially go.
Are we wrapping up this arc?
We don't know.
It's completely entirely up to you guys. I don't want to railroad as much
This
as
was
you guys
the
might request
sound
it.
area down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
So
going
that's one of the
here.
things that's in the fire.
We did this already, correct?
Yep.
This was the
Yeah,
bottom
we went
left
to the
thing you're
omelet.
probably thinking about, and we did that.
We did
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. Hold
The
up
only
We
a
thing we
didn't.
didn't
second.
This
do on
was
the left
yeah, that
side
was
is
the
Dark
thing.
Duchess.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we did this. That's an X.
I'm gonna take that circle away.
What circle?
I'm not just gonna cross them out. We did this.
We did Cave of Berserkers.
Did we?
Yeah.
That's where the fire was.
Oh, yeah. We did that. Wait, that blue circle down there? Was that hold on, let me go back to my little
The
pointer.
blue
Did we
circles
do
were where we're
this?
guessing where the
Yeah.
two were.
This is like
But we were-
cyan blue, not the blues that we drew.
That's still same thing.
So okay. So we did that. So yeah, here's the voices, the whole sunblight. So do you in your the dreams everyone was having, was it at sunblight?
We don't know.
I remember the name sunblight for some
Well,
reason.
Yeah,
That's the name of the Durgar.
Zardarok Sunblight was the name of the guy that was in charge. Okay, this would be information that we would have to fill Oog and Cronus in on. I guess I would, the warlord that the soothsayer warned us about descending on Icewind Dale. His name was Zardarok Sunblight, and
He said the
was
one to not to
located-
fight because he'll kick our ass or something.
Yeah, and that was in his fortress was located in the spine of the world. And if I recall, people had been saying that their dreams were involving a furnace and a dragon heart. And what
A
the
red
sooth-
dragon heart.
Yeah, and what the soothsayer explicitly told me was that he had I believe it was the soothsayer that there was a furnace powered by the beating heart of a red dragon.
Yeah. Yep. That's the connection there. That's why I was saying we should like not Cronus stalking, but like from where we are eventually so that wherever that guy is, them and the care that we're currently in has a connection. The only thing that I want to talk about or that like the missing puzzle pieces, their whole Chardolin shit, right? I'm assuming
Cardinal
it's
stuff seems
that
like the
guy.
main quest.
It seems that guy, he might be making the Chardolin dragon.
Yeah, that's
he
what
was.
one of the that's
Yeah,
what one of the things told us. Yeah.
His son, the prince or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we kill both his sons? There was the big one and the small one.
We did.
Yep.
Okay. So both sons are dead. So it's really So this is the Spire of the World?
Yeah, that whole mountain range.
This whole mountain range is the spine of the world.
Okay, interesting,
I'll,
interesting. So what
refill it.
is this just emptiness over here?
Where?
As far as you know, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Out where?
This is
out the far right corner.
you guys are
Top right.
almost complete the map.
glacier.
But that's the red
Okay.
glacier, and the spine of the world is to your south, and the top left is the sea of moving ice. I believe at one time I had more stuff revealed, but then when I updated the game, it took things away.
So bueno, I think this is what we need. So that means then what was over here?
That was
That's
where
where
the
we
Oh my
think
God,
the
yeah.
white dragon bone stuff is.
Yeah, I don't know why I drew this and I thought this was the tribe of fucking I'm stupid. Okay. Now that so this is that, and then we have this up here, and then the voices and the sunlight. So there's 4 things in the fire right now.
yeah.
Hmm.
The important thing in the fire seems to be the sunblight,
Yeah,
based on everybody's dreams.
because it should be. This was the dragon bone shit. This was what I forgot. We went up north into guys, so there was like a galleon ship or some bullshit. I was like
Yeah,
half
like a
there.
stranded
Duchess.
pirate ship or something.
There was a pirate ship
Stairs
called
that
Dark
tired.
Duchess that was interrupting the supply of supplies to Tin Towns, if I remember correctly. It was
Okay.
Ale specifically, I think, was not Ale specifically, but it was what was in question at the time we found out about this. They were like, "Oh, we don't have any more ale." 'cause
And
there's
then
shit."
this is the voices or the sounds that the crazy people are. Okay, we're all caught up. And then the shit we're currently doing. Fuck.
How many
Alright.
chapters are there?
At least 3.
So, yeah.
Damn.
Is there anything we're forgetting that's not on here that we were doing?
There's 7 chapters.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You
We
guys
were
are
still
in
at chapter 2.
7. Yeah. Not. There have been opportunities that have passed by.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question?
But yes, if there are things that are not on here that you guys are forgetting.
No. I mean, are there
yeah.
things that we were doing, like we picked up and like, yeah, we'll do this, and we have to like either do it or turn it in, but we got sidetracked because we're stupid?
I don't think so.
No, that's
Okay.
everything.
Interesting, because we did the whole Jarlmoot shit's completed, right? Because I
Yeah.
know I felt like we just left and there was no closure there. I think that's what I'm getting from.
Well, the
'Cause
We
quest
could have
giver,
left someone alive.
Yeah, we kind of
That's-
just ditched the giant.
the quest giver turned on you.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So that wrapped itself up.
Yeah, and then we just happened to cross Karkalok, so we didn't actually have a quest to go there. We kind of just went there because of the
Who?
Shield Guardian.
I think
Oh.
so. The deal was we were going to go to Karkalark, right, to get the Shield Guardian, and then since we were going to be in that vicinity, we were going to go check out the voices that the Creators had mentioned. But however, in transit, we started talking about our dreams, and the fact that the Soothsayer and a Black Dragon got brought up, we were kind of like, that sounds more important than some
Well, it was more because we went
unverifiable
to
shit some
Bremen,
crazy people said.
or one of them. We went to Bremen or one of them, and we found that Horde lived there, and he had the mom was talking about basically that he was taking over, and then yeah, you guys were like, yeah, there was like cultists and like fucking devils, and we summoned a black dragon, and then we were like, what the fuck? And then we went over there.
Yeah, we went back to Caird Newell.
All right, cool.
Do we
Just make sure we
wanna-
catch up.
I feel like
We
there's
wanna go
something
through
in
No, I
here
think we
that
can.
we're
There's
missing.
yeah, there's like
a
2 more
piece that needs
sessions
to
that we could
fall.
probably spend here that Stance has to make up on the fly. You're not leaving until I have closure, damn it.
If we wanted to do a time lapse of Caird Evil to just search for the crown and see if it was still in the vicinity, like it's a very small town.
Well,
We've explored
there's
most of the spots. It's just there's a bunch of dead bodies in a town we didn't really look too much into. If we
Well-
wanted to time lapse search that, just like a blanket party search, like how long would that take?
I was gonna do one thing that I was thinking of earlier,
What?
and that's just this is why I asked the whole thing about our spirits creatures. I was gonna go into the main like hall of the care, Evil, and just use fairy fire.
Let's see if it would highlight any spirits lurking around.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a cleric anymore, do we?
No.
No.
Turn undead worked really well that one
We have
time
a
we were
paladin.
in there. Yeah. Oh,
I'm a
well.
paladin.
Paladins can.
We
do
actually
paladins
have a
turn
paladin.
undead?
Yes.
No, they don't.
Oh shit, they don't?
No.
But they have divine strike.
Yeah, but that's
Strike,
for damage.
yeah.
Damn it, damage it.
Well, at the same
Why don't
point.
I can just like detect magic and walk around looking for magical shit,
Well,
you know?
you did detect good.
Well,
You
it's the
did.
mask.
You did detect.
No,
good
that
and
was
evil, right?
something different. Yeah, that was something different.
Well, I did
Would that not
detect
work?
magic, and I kept on detecting the mask.
Oh, but then as we detect masks, we can just destroy them, you know?
Yeah.
I think Trinity did a pretty good job of that so far. He seemed to be collecting them. Whatever he is. They are.
I think we should just
Pronouns, people.
leave.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to
I doubt
spend
the
too
crown
long.
is still here.
I don't want to spend too long here again. I just feel like there's something here that's just like the piece we're missing. But
Maybe we'll come
That-
back and find it later.
yeah, we like returning here. Maybe we will.
We'll just return and make it our base of operations. 'Cause no one else.
Next time we come here, there's just gonna be a mask instead of Carrington Evil.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just a giant gold mask in the middle of like snow.
Sounds like a final boss location.
burn everything down on our way out of town? I mean, the bodies probably need to have something done with them. Like large amounts of corpses laying around is probably not good for the environment. Like, I mean, as
Let's
far
We're not
burn.
good for the environment.
Well, there's a corpse in my tower, so I can come and drag it out and we can
But the last
burn
thing
it.
we need is a giant fucking like plague city in the middle of all of this. Kieran Evil's slap dab in the middle of most of the shit.
Well, I don't think we're really well equipped, and we do have the nicest city. Hello, that it is snowing and forever cold to kind of hold off the decaying process for the most part and bury the corpses. Or not ourselves, but the snow will bury the corpses. We could go to one of the neighboring bigger towns and
Yeah,
give them the
I'm
news.
kind of worried about the proximity of Kaer Koenig to Kieran Evil, considering all this. But like, if whoever had this mask fled and went to another town nearby, and this process just repeats itself somewhere else, I don't know.
10 towns is now 9 towns.
Yeah, I wonder if that might be something that we. Well, it's either I see two things right now. So there's a mask or there's a crown. The crown is about no one knows where the crown is.
But the good thing about the crown is most of us know what it looks like. And
Well,
if
my
we didn't, me
fear.
and you have a very clear, like, we know what it looks like without being a shadow
My
of a doubt.
fear is if we left to continue on our adventure, there won't be an Icewind Dale to save if everyone's killed themselves.
Did I talk to the cat?
You did in Kieran Evil a while back.
About the name?
About Touche? Are you talking about Sally?
Yeah, Sally.
I don't think you said anything about Sally. To Sally.
I don't care about the cat.
Why'd you bring it up?
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat as Kurnus here. Like,
I think we should just start heading to the voices.
I do. It's just my thing is like, well, I
Like
wouldn't even say
this-
while the trail is fresh, but while we might be able to catch up to wherever the mask is to put a stop to the spread.
because it's like
So
because it's like Sin says, like it's an evolving world. Shit goes on at the same time. We do stuff. Like, I feel like it's judging by
Maybe
how
that's what-
quickly this like
if we
eradicated a
leave
whole town worth of people.
for weeks and come back, that means we're effectively gone for a week or two, where this mask is running rampant and it's being passed basically to everyone. Versus now, we know we learned that basically the events transpired here a couple days ago. That means if right now, if we did a little looking and researching, it might be possible to figure out where the mask went. Possibly. If we had a ranger.
We do have a ranger, he's just
Yeah, late in my ass.
So,
Here we are.
Yeah, the real thing we have to do is hold Stents off for another session so Gail will be here next time and then we can
If only he was a wizard. He's never early or late, but arrives precisely when he means to. Yeah, like I feel like this is a serious thing that like probably shouldn't be glossed over, but we're all like, oh, the care. Oh, we're here. We're gonna spend another 4 sessions, but I feel like it's an important thing. Yeah, I think Nibble should put the mask on.
What's your con? Nibble super high because you're a pseudo dragon?
You know what we could also do? I hate to say this, but we could also just hold someone down and put a mask on them.
Yeah, one of the bigger cities actually. That should probably work.
Another city. bring him hostage to grab all the mask and just take turns like switching the mask
Who's
out.
to say that person wouldn't lose their mind and even tell us what?
They probably bite their tongue or some shit. That is not
They
the
probably
way to
just straight
go.
up die because they're just civilians. They don't.
I
We're
mean,
civilians.
what would be their motivation? We'll let them free if they tell us everything. But then people under pressure like that tend to just lie to get free.
No, but even then, like
die.
all
I
that
don't-
shit,
I don't-
well,
I don't-
they'll go crazy. They'll probably go
I
insane
I don't
after
think
like a
you
couple masks.
I don't think
It's
you
probably not a great
understand
idea.
how profound of an effect this has on someone. Like putting one of these masks on. I think
mean,
it's too disorienting to be able to concoct a lie fresh out of that. Like it's a bit overwhelming.
that's fair.
Like
To finish, Ook, you want to do the honors and break this mask? I don't think we did.
I will break the mask.
there's something kind of sad about breaking these masks. Like
I don't need another voice in my head.
no, I agree, but it's like so far from what we've heard before is these people had relatively good lives just to be cursed with this, and then like we smash the mask that's like the only record of who they were before and it's just gone. But
Yeah, if you want to like give up your life for knowing what
As
they
a
meant.
wise man once told me, I will remember them.
shut the fuck out of here. Dude. Remember that
Smash.
we once lived. Dickhead.
The instant you smash the mask, Cronus, you feel this strike of energy go through your mind, and you suddenly don't remember anything about Elliot or the life you saw.
Oh shit.
Much better.
And were you guys talking in person about doing kind of like either a sweep or a scout of Carradine
Yeah,
Evil to try and find the mask?
I like to imagine we pulled out the map and we're all just standing next to it, like talking, looking
Roll
at the map.
history.
Roll
Anyone
history.
involved in
Who?
this conversation.
Wait, what?
Boom,
history.
baby.
For what?
Anyone who was involved in this conversation.
I guess I wasn't.
Okay.
You were, dude.
Oh, I don't.
Hey, Nibbles, you nodded. You were involved.
I kind of had to read something.
You had input, so roll your damn history.
I'm rolling my damn history.
Cronus. I'm going to say everyone but Ook.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
You remember Trinity. And you remember that he looked up and he almost immediately sensed Cursed Courage Seeker and
Oh my god.
inquired about it and said, I sense a cursed item. And
Yeah.
It dawns on you that if the mask were in Carradine Evil, wouldn't Trinity have sensed and found it by this point?
Yeah. It's more, I wanted to look, because I know it's pretty on point that the crown is currently not in this town, but more someone or something has the crown. So say everyone killed each other, right? That means there's one sole survivor. Where did that survivor go with the crown?
which means he is outside of Carradine Evil, which means the crown is not here. That's what I would gather. That's what I
And
would
we
gather, 'cause
entered from the east way.
I mean, do I remember? Did Trinity say that he didn't know where the crown was? I think one of us asked him if he knew, and he was.
I
like,
asked
"Oh."
him. He said that he didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
He just said Icewind Dale was plagued. Not plagued, but like doomed. I hate you, dude.
We're gonna walk into Koenig and we're gonna get a fucking banner. It's like, these are your champions. It's gonna have the dude with the crown on his head. His kill count's gonna be astronomical. But yeah, following that line of thinking, I mean, I guess Cronus is the one that would have made that deduction considering his role, not any of us, but
What?
that if Trinity
Right,
was drawn to cursed objects and he immediately sensed Courage Seeker when it was in here, but he didn't have the crown and didn't know where it was, that would mean that it's
Yeah.
not in the vicinity anymore of Cairden Evil.
Yeah, well, we knew that. Like I said, we asked him and he said it's not here. So, like, anyone can deduce that.
I didn't know if he said it's not here or he just didn't know where it was. But
Yeah, well, fair enough. No, so that's what I say we could either go down, start scourging around the town, just finding anything that might point to like someone leaving. Though it's been a couple days and I know it snows. We might not have any luck without the ranger or any luck at all. It could be possible that there is no way to find out where the crown is currently. Technically the only way that I could see it is I don't think footprints or anything like that will be there, because the snow would have covered him up. Is if there is a mask of the second person to have, or the second to last person, because that means we would see the second to last person die, and where the last person would have ran towards.
Honestly,
And
if the
then we could
crown
go in
is
that
as
direction.
greedy or like lust hungry as it's made out to be, you'd think the person would have died, or the last person would have died once he put it on. Not just like walk away with it in his hands.
Possibly.
I mean, it's like a virus. If it kills everyone before it can
Okay.
pass on, then it'll just die out.
So
Maybe
I
the
don't
thing is we
imagine
don't
it actually like
know.
left the town versus just maybe a little bit out of the town.
Maybe it's possible. We don't know how long it took for them to become a mask, because we know the effects aren't immediate. Because myself and Vorn wore a mask, and we
Well,
saw
you didn't wear
someone
the
holding.
crown.
I know, but we saw someone wearing the crown.
and we
You
could
think
we
judge
know the
most of
effects
these
aren't immediate.
bodies, judging from like the amount of carnage here, and well, also since just telling us that like it seems like this happened within the past couple days. Like we could probably deduce that it might take a while for the crown part to kick in and convert people, if that's what it does.
Because we do know the speaker had the crown. He was wearing the crown.
He was
The
wearing
first
it
speaker.
for a while.
It
And
could
he
be
was
that
fine,
the
just a
crown
little
is
crazy.
intelligent.
Well, I mean,
Well,
It
my
knows what
whole
it's doing.
I wonder
my
if you have
whole
to
thought
die
process,
wearing the crown to turn into a mask.
possibly that could be if you were killed after wearing the crown. That
Well,
the mask is formed or something. We don't know. The
I'ma
thing
stab
is, because my
Cronus.
thing, it could be we had the cultists took over the Cairden Evil and the keep and all that, and was keeping the speaker hostage. We never deduced why. It could be possible that the cultists gave the crown to the speaker.
Could
Maybe
be that the
this is
cultists cursed the crown.
Yeah, it could be this is the will of Levistus. Like, we don't know.
Well, no, it wasn't. Well, no, because I don't think it was Levistus cursed the crown or the cultists cursed the crown, because we got the story from Trinity of the crown's origins.
Of the origins, but we don't know how long ago that took past. I'm not saying like the Levistus made the crown or the cultists made the crown, but that they brought the crown here. Because, like I said, there's essentially a giant time gap between when the crown was made to where we currently are.
Actually,
Anything could have happened.
actually, let me check something in my notes real quick, cause I have an idea.
I don't know, because it could be. Because that begs the question. So if we're under the mindset that if you die after wearing the crown, the mask is formed.
Well, here's an idea. Based on what Dazan had told us back in the Spire, and he told us to watch out for 3 people, and it was let's see, was it Nas, Lantamir, Valine, Harpel, and Avarice. Of the 3 people, the one that most delights in destruction based off his description was Avarice. Does this not look like destruction to you?
It's the little
Was it?
tiefling that was in the basement.
Yeah, this could be her, and she said she's a follower of Levistus. Which ties back to that. So the crown could have originated from her. Not originated, but she brought it here. Because she could be the linchpin behind the whole cultist movement here. But not necessarily like the speaker for them. Or the spokesperson. So, I mean, at this point, we're
Speculating.
drawing... Yeah, we're going in circles. Like, there's no card hold facts. It could be how it came here, we don't know. It's probably the cultists one way or another. How people are turning into mask, we don't know. It could be if they die. It could be over time. Like we're not sure. And there's no way to find out.
Until we find it.
What we do know, however, is like I said, the effects aren't immediate. At least the mask effects aren't immediate. Maybe the lust is. But if you guys are speaking true with the speaker, he wasn't really lustful. He was retarded.
No, but he was.
He lusted for fish.
It's not lustful, but
Well, greed. I'm saying like lust for greed. Sorry.
He was very don't touch my shit.
Yeah.
He was.
But he wasn't to the point where he was killing everybody because he was paranoid.
No, but he was willing to attack us.
Well, you guys try to take his shit. He's
That's
playing with his
fine,
Legos,
but
man.
There was no yes, but there was no violence on our part until he tried to attack us.
You try to rob a man. He defended himself, and he's violent because. It's like if you're getting bugged outside and someone tried to take your shit, so you pull out like you get in a fighting stance because someone tried to steal your wallet and then they beat the shit out of you and kill you, and it's your fault. Like what?
Yeah, but it's also the same level of crazy as like walking up to someone and being like, "Yo, square up," and they pull a fucking gun out on you.
That's not what happened. Like you try to take
Alright.
his shit, he said stop. You try it again, and then he pulled out a blunt object. Like, hey, fuck off! Like, get away from me! And then you murdered him.
Who said I murdered him? You weren't there.
You're right. It's just I'm really good at like
Profiling.
my
That's what
perception.
you're good
Yeah,
at. You're
profiling.
good
And
at
when you
profiling.
look, when we step into the room and you look startled, that was the face of someone who killed an innocent. Like I just know these things.
What are you talking about?
No.
I was defending my friends from devils. Well, here's one thing. I've got to look here. We found a golden mask. From the southern part of Caer Dineval, right?
Yeah.
Which would imply
Yeah.
that's probably the direction it headed. Whoever headed.
There's
We
an idea,
follow
too.
the trail of masks.
You
That's
know
not
when
good because you say
you
it's that
really-
way.
Yeah, you know when you really wanted the crown from the speaker, couldn't you say that was a little greedful? Like you wanted the crown? Maybe
was
you're
a-
affected.
I was.
That you're willing to kill for it.
I'm gonna slowly start backing away from the party. Put my hands up. I don't like where this is going.
Do you
I
think
was a
Sten's
different-
planned this all along?
I was a different man. Is this how he kills the rogue?
Is this where the party turns on each other?
What was this?
An internal conflict?
Roll initiative. No.
Oh fuck.
I loved you. I loved you like a brother. You were a brother to me. No, so yeah, we should go south and see where this other mask is. I just wanted to pull it up. There's probably no correlation whatsoever, or Stance is like a master storyteller, but like it's there.
Take that back, my boy's the master.
Adol and Vorn were greedy for this crown that everyone would kill for, and they killed the person for it. Not for that reason, but it happened, and it's just like, huh.
Maybe we should make Adol put the mask on.
Like, Stint's room 2. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
They found out code red, and the mooses enter the building.
Code red.
Alright, south it is. Yeah,
Elephants
I mean,
are
we can
flying.
look.
Elephants are flying.
Regardless,
We haven't
same
looked everywhere.
principle as going after the shield guardian. If y'all want to fucking attack me on suspicion, I'll call the guardian over here, and we can just duke it out if you want to go.
That's a 7v2. I think we'll win.
So, what do you guys think? Next session, are you heading to Karakonig, or are you?
We'll see. We want to go down south to where that other mask is and
So I'm
see if we can
saying, we're
find
gonna go
anything else.
We're gonna go south anyway. Depending, all of our further objectives are, for the most part, southernmost. Like if we go to the voice,
South as in
southeast
in the
for
town, not like out of Caradin like where we first entered Caradin and there was
Yeah.
all the dead people,
Yeah.
like that.
Right.
Though.
Right.
Yeah, past
But
the uphill
then-
climb.
Do you guys think you'll be heading to Karakonig, or?
We shall see after what happens when we force someone to wear the mask.
Sounds good. So I guess you guys are gonna go collect Adol and Gale.
Nah, just leave
I
them
was
there.
assuming they were following us, but like T-posing.
They're still in the tower.
Just static.
They're in the tower
okay.
this whole entire
Yeah,
session.
we'll grab him. We'll grab him.
You go back to the tower to grab Adol and
They have masks on.
and they're T-posing and facing away from you guys. And then slowly their heads turn around 180 degrees and say in unison, "This is a weird castle, isn't it, guys?"
Stupid.
Ah!
So stupid.
So stupid.
Well, that spooked me real good. Holy shit.
Dude, we
Gotta
can
love a session where I don't have to open my book or roll a single die. Gotta love it.
Oh,
You don't know?
yeah, you don't know. We all say you don't
I
know
think
at
he
one
does.
time. You don't know. They'll be like, oh fuck, this is a weird castle.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is an interesting session.
Yeah.
Definitely some good highlights.
Yeah.
I want to know. Did we acquire nibbles before or after the first time we went to the only time we went to
After.
no, when we went to Care Koenig.
Oh.
We went to
wow.
Care Koenig, and from Care Koenig, we went to the keep where Nibbles was being held, and then went back to Care Koenig and left.
Oh yeah.
Is that what it was? Okay. I was
Eric
about to
Koenig
say,
had the drunk guy, right?
that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. It'd be interesting to see Nibbles' response to a Dragonborn or whatever they are.
I think we
Yeah, the
killed.
Dragonborn drunk.
You know that there was the whole cart shit of the Torg or whatever. Like, we killed Sepik before we got Nibbles,
Yeah, I remember that.
which was in
No,
Care
it was
Koenig.
after.
No, we didn't have Nibbles for that.
No, Nibbles made Torg go unconscious or something.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Well, I can't remember. I know we went there, and I think, and we could, I don't know if the session's up. I want to say we went there, and we had like 4 or 5 days that we knew Torg was going to stay in. So we
Yeah,
went
that's-
up to the keep and then went back to Karakonig with Nibbles, and then they were leaving, and then the whole fight thing happened because someone made me want to think that there was, not me, but Craig, that there was goats on top of the carts, and then he ran over there and threw an alchemist fire, and everything started from there.
Who did
Yeah,
that?
that's how it. Yeah, that's how it went.
I don't remember who. It was
Oh,
either it was
I don't
Clyde.
know. I don't know.
I
Who
think
was-
it was Clyde. I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't
with
have
you.
alchemist fire.
No, I did through it, but who made?
I
Craig
did fake the goat
think?
thing. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was-
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yeah, you were linchpin for that. Yeah.
Hey, it all worked out.
There's a half-naked barbarian sprinting out of the fucking enraged alchemist fire in hand.
Yeah, in hindsight, any attacks on you, you probably should have had a significantly less armor class because you didn't have time to put your shit on.
Well, no, my you get good AC for having no armor. That's the whole thing about barbarian.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's why hopefully they're there next week, and then we can really flesh out what we want to do in terms of if this is because I think for the most part everyone's in the whole let's figure out this mass shit before like it becomes too bad, or crown shit before it comes too bad, and then we can figure out from there.
Yeah, if it hits one of the larger settlements, man, that's gonna fuck it all up.
Could you imagine? We're like, yeah, let's go on an adventure. We go to the
We're-
Duchess, and then from the Duchess, we go down to the Voices. And we're like, all right, let's go to Sunblight. We kill the guy, and it's been like a month, and we'd come back, and everyone's dead.
Honestly, that's the kind of crossroads we're at right now. Like the way
Exactly.
shit progresses is like, okay, we find the masked thing, right? And it's like there's one of two paths that happens. I feel is like we go into a major settlement, everyone's dead. There's gold masks everywhere. And as we're standing there like, yo, what the fuck happens? A giant Charlatan dragon flies over the town and kills us. Or we go kill the dragon and then we come back to rest somewhere and find that the whole place is just full of gold masks. And it's like,
I guess the rest is free.
Wow.
We'll see. I don't know. So in character, I just want to get the fuck out of Icewind Dale so I can go back with the
Eamon,
death of the dragon. What's up?
you wanna undersize the fight?
and that's where I'm gonna end
What
the
fight?
recording.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
Good session, Sense.